Damn. Hmm. I knew there was something I forgot. I knew there was something I forgot. Hello guys. I was like, right, I'll press go and we'll have like 5 minutes just all the ads run. I've got an intro, my intro screen is 5 minutes long. I don't have the intro screen on this Lord of the Rings setup. So we're gonna be looking at this for a couple of minutes just while the ads run. 5 flipping minutes. What can I do? I have this. I have this. Hi, we can do that. We'll do that. Technically, this is not wrong. Technically, we will be right back. We will be right there. Hey, I promised from the start that this would be full of scuff and would be silly. And don't donate yet. It's a technicality. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome, earliest of early crew. Once again, I forgot to set up an intro scene. So we literally just have got some lo-fi on. There we go. There you go. It's jank. Do you know what? Actually, the production value of all this is quite good. It's pretty tippy toppy. Apart from this one tiny little detail, we don't have an intro screen. We've got an intro ad thing starting in 10 seconds. So look at this. Look at this, guys. We got it. We got the One Ring. We needed it as a prop. So we'll get this. Oh, if you have a sub, flippin' do it now, right? We have no like sub alerts on because of the show. But do it now, and I can say thank you with my mouth. Thank you, P-Mogs. Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you. Probably won't be around for most of the stream. In the meantime, hello. 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 You can always watch it later if it's something that you're interested in. And welcome in, everyone. You guys all get hellos, but the rest of we're starting at past. It's in 3 minutes time. We're just letting the ads run. It's all very dramatic and silly and scuffed, and it's gonna be awesome. We are raising money for Hope for the Day. Don't donate yet. Don't donate yet, but get your trigger fingers ready, because in a few minutes time we will be beginning, and you can donate then. Oh wait, what? There's a hype train. There's a hype train. Ginge, are you joking me? Flipping right. Custom sub alerts. Don't sub because the alerts are not on. Thanks, Jen. Thank you for the 61. Where's the link? The link is in !donate. There's the ads. There we go. There we go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Come on, come on, come on. We're starting at past. I don't have an intro screen. That was the one thing I forgot to make, was an intro screen. I have everything else. I've got a BRB screen, so we're just using that. But yes, welcome, everyone. I'll welcome you all by name in just a sec. Thank you for the biddies, Hot Glove. We are raising money for Hope for the Day as part of my brand new gorgeous stream team, the Octopus and Dragon. It's a mental health charity. Hope for the Day, not the Octopus and Dragon. It's a mental health charity focused on suicide prevention through outreach and action. And do you know what? It's a subject very, very close to my heart. And I'm super stoked, super excited to raise some money, do some good in the most don't rage quit way possible. We are going to be performing The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I was going to do all three, and then I realised that they're flipping 10 hours long. And if we hit our goal, it's a very big goal. I acknowledge it's a humongous goal. It's huge. Then we will be doing the Two Towers at our next charity goal, which is in March, end of March. Hentai and Bad Dragons, Nikki. Yes. Bobbin! I feel it in the chat. I smell it in the hype train. Yes, I want all this. I want all the flippin' Lord of the Rings quotes going out. Charlie! I'm so sorry, Charlie. Flippin' alerts are muted for the charity stream. The stream is changed. Everyone, if you're doing a custom sub alert, we can replay it on Monday's stream and get it sorted out. Thank you for the 40 months, Charlie. I read it. But yeah, all my alerts are muted. Until, obviously, well, we have Tiltify donations. Those are going to be acknowledged. But yeah. I wasn't sure what sort of balance to strike. Oh my god. Welcome in, JRH, Frymaster, Berenda, Darren, Eric, Steel Panda, Illador, Aaron, hello guys, Early Carew, Ginge is here. Ginge, I wasn't expecting you. I thought you were at work. Nice surprise. Hi, Dan. Hello. Hi, Elfie. Full scuff. Do you know what? I'm not that scuffed usually. Hello, Speed and Sparrow. P-Mux, thank you again for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Hyde. Hello, best Sunday ever. You have no idea. Hi, Hulk Wolf. Hello. Do I mess up tomorrow? Yeah. So if you have a custom sub, just wait till tomorrow, because they're muted. Hello, Noodle. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, Disturbia. Biscuit, you're early. I'm not a wizard. Oh, hi, Vicky. Thank you for pinning. Thank you. Right, the ads are almost over. You guys got your donation fingers ready? Oh, Disturbia's already did it. Disturbia's already did it. Thank you for the $50, Disturbia, with the flip. Did you pick that? Are you gonna design us an emote? Well, design, I mean, like, you tell us what kind of emote you want. Yes, we have a few donation incentives. We've got obviously $5 and up. The current character on screen will react to your donation. That is the main gimmick. $50, which is incredibly generous, by the way. Thank you so much. For the first 10 people to donate $50, you get to pick what you want a new emote to be on the channel, because I have 20 emote slots that need filled. So I figured I'd love if you guys wanted to decide what you wanted. It can be anything within reason. No dildos. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Why is that total $200? We haven't even started. No, wait, we haven't even started. Oh my god, Fry. I was literally just about to say, by the way, the first person to donate $150. Holy sh! Gets this, you get this. Fry gets the script. That lasted long. See, this is what happened. This is why you need to be early crew. The early crew get things like this, but this is my handwritten. You're getting it. It's signed, it's dated, it's memorabilia. Fry's getting that. That lasted long. Right, guys, let me get comfortable. Let me get the door shut. Oh, sugar, I wasn't planning on revealing that I'm wearing pajamas. I was trying to get comfy. Right, okay. So I was gonna do all this during my starting soon screen, but I forgot to import the starting soon screen, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're gonna get started. It is 2 minutes past when I wanted to start. Warning! May contain copious amounts of Lord of the Rings memes. Guys, I want to see you guys quoting along. I will be watching the chat, but I won't be interacting with the chat. I will be interacting with donations, however. Once again, we're raising money for Hope for the Day, a mental health charity. They may be based in the USA, but they help the entire world. They actually have they have a UK, I want to say office. They have a UK segment as well. But yeah, I had never personally heard of the charity, but I flippin' love the Octopus and Dragon. They've been raising money for Hope for the Day for years now, past few years. We've already surpassed our goal. Not our goal, sorry, our amount from last year. We've already surpassed that. Our team goal is $24,000 and we've raised $23,000 and $950. So we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it, so that's quite hype. But yes, welcome. We're gonna start momentarily. Welcome everyone. I see a Poshy and a Charlie and flippin'. Oh my god, closed captioners. Right, you should see. Oh my god. Emily! Thank you for the $10. We've not started yet. Let me start. Thank you so much, Emily, the dev. Some kind of pigeon. Stop donating! Stop it! Stop it! No, don't stop. When she says stop, she actually means don't stop. It's a streamer thing. It's a streamer thing. One sec. I've got so many tabs open. Hang on. Right, donations. Oh my goodness. Fun, thank you so much for the $5. Oh my god. Alfie Makes, thank you for the $15. You have my bow and you have my flippin' donation. Spin Sparrow, thank you for the $10. And P-Box, thank you for the $10. Right guys, stop now, stop. We're going to start. Steel Panda. I just wanted to say panda. Oh my god, I literally can't say hello to all of you. We have only got 3 hours to do this flippin' massive movie. It's huge. Massive flippin' movie. Nikki, you're in charge. Vicky, I have your booty. Let's go. Guys, Nikki's in charge. Behave. Oh, we're doomed. Hi, Tall Dave. Right, guys, please don't think I'm being rude. This is all part of the show. I'm gonna let the mods take over. Chaos. It's over. Thank you, guys. Without further ado, this is the Fellowship of the Rings. The rings? Many rings. I've screwed it up already. This is the Fellowship of the Ring. Don't rage quit style. Rage of the Rings. Jazzcat, thank you for the $15. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me actually turn my script to page 1 because it's on page 100. Good start, good start. Be prepared for plenty of scuff and plenty of bad accents. All right, let's go.
The race of men who above all else desire power.
The world is changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. We have had a donation. It's from Speeding Sparrow. Thanks were given to the sparrows. 7 to the Dwarf Lords. It's playing the wrong song. There we go. Great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9. 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. Bum bum! In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. We've had a donation from Dam314. The world is changed. Another donation from Lord Darenisis. 1 donation to rule them all. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. 1 ring to rule them all. One by one, the free lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the Elden Ring. Stop it! But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. There's a fight going on, there's swords, there's bows, it's crazy, whoa! Victory was near, bum bum. But the power of the ring, bum bum, cannot be undone, bum bum. Sauron lays waste to the armies of the Last Alliance. With desperate courage, Elendil leads a charge. The black mace of Sauron lashes out. Elendil's body falls like a crumpled rag doll. Isildur cradles the body of his father in his arms while the shadow of Sauron falls over him. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Isildur snatches up the broken blade of Narsil. The blade severs Sauron's fingers and the One Ring flies from his body. Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever. But the hearts of men are easily corrupted. And the donation has come through from Ooby Dooby Banooby. Donors became legends. Legends became Ooby Dooby Banooby. Thank you. And the Ring of Power has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until, when chance came, it ensnared a new bearer. My precious. The ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the misty mountains. And there, it consumed him. It came to me, my own, my love, my own, my precious. The ring brought to Gollum unnatural long life. For 500 years it poisoned his mind, and in the gloom of Gollum's cave, it waited. Darkness crept back into the forest of the world. Rumors grew of a shadow in the east, whispers of a nameless fear. And the Ring of Power perceived. Its time had now come. It abandoned Gollum. But something happened then the ring did not intend. What's this? It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable. A ring. A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire. Lost! Lost! My precious is lost! Frightened, Bilbo quickly pockets the one ring and hurries on. For the time would soon come when hobbits will shape the fortunes of all. The Fellowship of the Ring. Welcome to the Shire. This is 60 years later. A figure is reading a book, propped up against a tree. A gentle clip-clop of an approaching cart and horse can be heard, and the humming of a deep voice in the distance. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door. The shambling old pony snorts and rears as suddenly Frodo appears on a bank above the cart. You're late. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Oh, it's wonderful to see you, Gandalf! Whoa! You didn't think I'd miss your Uncle Bilbo's birthday, huh? What news of the outside world? Tell me everything! Whoa! Everything? Donations? You're far too eager and generous for a donor. Thank you, Tall Dave. Everything. Far too eager and curious for a hobbit. Most unnatural. Well, what can I tell you? Life in the wide world goes on much as it has this past age, full of its own comings and goings, scarcely even aware of the existence of hobbits. for which I am very thankful. Hobbits look up, exclaiming in wonder and excitement as the cart bearing Gandalf and Frodo rolls past the Green Dragon Inn towards the party field, where scores of hobbits are busy preparing for the big night. Ah, the long-expected party. So how is the old rascal? I hear it's going to be a party of special magnificence. Well, you know Bilbo. He's got the whole place in an uproar. Oh, well, that should please him. Half the Shire's been invited. Oh, goodness gracious me. He's up to something. Oh, really? All right then, keep your secrets. Before you came along, we Bagginses were very well thought of. Oh, indeed. Never had any adventures or did anything unexpected. If you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved. All I did was give your uncle a little nudge out of the door. Whatever you did, you've been officially labelled a disturber of the peace. Oh, really? Oh. The cart rattles into the small village of Hobbiton, a quaint, rustic settlement nestled among rolling green hills and large trees. The hobbits all live in hobbit holes, neat burrows dug into the grassy hillside, with round doors and cute front gardens. Excited children chase after the cart. Gandalf ignores the children's cries. The children stand deflated, watching him disappear up the lane. Suddenly, spinning balls of bright colour suddenly leap out of the cart, fizzing over the heads of the delighted children. Gandalf smiles to himself, very pleased with himself. Odo Proudfoot is unable to suppress a chuckle. He's like, his wife is not impressed. Frodo stands up in the cart as Gandalf reins in the horse. Gandalf, I'm glad you're back. He leaps expertly from the cart, and Gandalf smiles. So am I, dear boy. So am I. Gandalf's cart pulls up outside the gate at Bag End. A particularly fine example of a hobbit hole with a large front door set into a grassy hillside. There's a sign on the gate which reads, "No admittance except on party business." Gandalf strides up to the garden. Well, what is it? He raises his staff, taps on the front door, and a voice calls out, "No, thank you. We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations. And what about very old friends?" Wow, let's go! Oh my god! Broke character. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Adam Lobo. We want all visitors, well-wishers, and ridiculously generous donations. Ah! With the ball! It's still Bilbo. McGilmanator! Twitch chat, my old friends. This is a McGilmanator to remember. Wow! Oh, where is he? Gandalf? Bilbo Baggins, my dear Gandalf! Oh, it's good to see you. 111 years old, who would believe it? You haven't aged a day. Come on, come in! Welcome. Bilbo leads Gandalf into Bag End, cozy and cluttered with souvenirs of Bilbo's travels. Gandalf has to stoop to avoid hitting his head on a chandelier, turns around and... Oh! Bilbo hangs up Gandalf's hat on a peg and trots off down the hall. Tea? Or perhaps something maybe a little stronger. I've got a few bottles of the old Wynyard left. 1296. Very good year. Almost as old as I am. It was laid down by my father. What say we open one? Eh? Just two, thank you. Bilbo disappears into the kitchen as Gandalf looks around, enjoying the familiarity of Bag End. It's playing the flippin' Nazgul theme. Sorry. He turns, knocking his head on the light. Oh, I was early with the knocking his head on the light thing. Oh! I was expecting you sometime last week. Not that it matters. You come and go as you please. Always have done, always have will. I've got a few bottles of the old donations left. Very good, Aaron. Very good. Thank you very much. You've caught me a bit unprepared, I'm afraid. We've only got cold chicken, bit of pickle, some cheese here. Oh no, that might be a little risky. We've got some raspberry jam and apple tart. We've got some custard somewhere, not much for afters, I'm afraid. Oh no, we're all right. I've just found some sponge cake. Nice little snack. Hope it's enough. I could do you some eggs if you'd like. Gandalf? Gandalf? Just two, thank you. Oh, right. You don't mind if I eat, do you? No, not at all. Suddenly there's a loud knock on the door. Bilbo? Bilbo Baggins? Bilbo? I'm not at home. I've got to get away from these confounded relatives hanging on the bell all day. They've never given me a moment's peace. I want to see mountains again. Mountains, Gandalf. And then find somewhere quiet where I can finish my book. Oh, tea. Yorkshire tea. So you mean to go through with your plan, then? Yes, it's all in hand. All the arrangements are made. Frodo suspects something. Of course he does. He's a Baggins, not some block-headed brace-girder from Hardbottle. You will tell him, won't you? Oh, that's Sam. Yes. Suddenly, Sam appears. He's very fond of you. I know. He'd probably come with me if I asked him. I think in my heart, a sneaky shart has just donated to the fundraiser. Frodo's still in love with the Shire, the woods and the fields, little rivers. I am old, Gandalf. I know I don't look it, but I'm beginning to feel it in my heart. I feel thin, sort of stretched, like butter scraped over too much bread. I need a holiday, a very long holiday, and I don't expect I shall return. In fact, I mean not to. It is now evening, and Gandalf and Bilbo are sitting on the Bag End porch. Below them, the final preparations are being made on the party field. Bilbo strikes a match and lights his pipe. Old Toby, the finest weed in the South Farthing. Bilbo blows a perfect smoke ring and watches it rise into the air. Then Gandalf has to go and be Gandalf and sends a whole ass flippin' smoke ship with masts, sails, probably crew, gliding through the centre of Bilbo's smoke ring. Charlie Cake, my old friend, this is a donation to remember. Gandalf, my old friend, this will be a night to remember. Suddenly, fireworks exploding into the night sky high above Hobbiton, in the shape of a great green tree with unfolding branches, glowing flowers as they rain down from the branches, evaporating just above the upturned faces of the delighted partygoers. 144 hobbits! Feasting and drinking, carts of beer and wine are scattered about, and the tables are piled high with steaming scones and savouries. Gandalf hurries about, lighting his fireworks with a blue spark that dances magically from his staff. Bilbo is greeting visitors. Frodo and Sam sit at a table drinking ale. Frodo notices Sam's eyes keep flickering to a certain pretty hobbit girl, Rosie Cotton, sitting some distance away. Go on, Sam, ask Rosie for a dance. Oh, I think I'll just have another ale. Oh, no, you don't. Go on. Sam goes to drain his glass, but suddenly it's snatched out of his hands as Frodo thrusts him into the middle of a passing throng of dancers. Frodo laughs and he finishes Sam's beer. Gandalf is setting fireworks alight. Bilbo is relating stories of his adventure to a group of young hobbit children. So there I was, at the mercy of 3 monstrous trolls, and they were all arguing amongst themselves about how they were going to cook us, whether it be turned on a spit or whether they should just sit on us one by one and squash us into jelly. They spent so long arguing about the Weathertoos and the Wyfos that the sun's first light crept over the top of the trees and poof, turned them all to stone. Merry and Pippin, 2 mischievous young hobbits in their late teens, are scrambling onto the back of Gandalf's wagon, snatching up a small firework. No, the big one. Pippin grabs a huge ass flippin' rocket. Fireworks fuse and Merry's holding out the big rocket. He looks aghast. Pippin has lit the fuse. Done. $8 from Elfie makes. Right, Pippin. What would Pippin say to that? Pippin would say, well, yes, we've had 1 donation, yes. But what about second donations? Thank you, Elfie. Pippin says, done. You're supposed to stick it in the ground. Vicky screams, you're supposed to stick it in the fundraiser. Vicky's like, it is in the fundraiser. Thank you very much. It is in the ground. Outside! This was your idea! Suddenly, Pippin attempts to throw the fizzing rocket back to Merry, but the 2 hobbits are blown off their feet with a whoosh, a shower of sparks as the rocket blasts off with frightening power. The rocket zooms over the party, it suddenly bursts and forms into the shape of a giant red dragon, fire gushing from its nostrils as it turns back and flies towards the startled crowd. Bilbo, watch out for the dragon! Dragon? Nonsense, there hasn't been a dragon in these parts for 1,000 years! Suddenly, Frodo pulls Bilbo to the ground as the dragon roars a few feet above their heads like a flaming express train. Hobbits dive to the ground, tables overturn, tents collapse, food flies everywhere. The fireworks dragon turns a somersault and explodes over the hills with a deafening bang, which makes the hobbits all erupt in cheers. Merry and Pippin, their hair and their clothes smoking, covered in ash. That was good. Let's get another one. Suddenly, large hands clamp down on their ears. Merry Addock Brandybuck. And Peregrine Took. I might have known. Merry and Pippin are leaning over a barrel, washing the dishes in soapy water, with Gandalf sitting nearby, smoking his pipe, keeping an eye on him. Cries of, Speech! Speech! Speech, Bilbo! Speech! 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 My dear Bagginses and Boffins, Tooks and Brandybucks, Grubs, Chubs, Hornblowers, Bulgers, Brace Girdles, Vicky Scream, Steel Panda, Bernud Takedown, Elusive, Proudfoots. Odo Proudfoot in the background. Proud feet! Today is my 111th birthday! Everybody goes, happy birthday! Alas, 111 years is far too short a time to live among such excellent and admirable hobbits. I don't know half as you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. The hobbits aren't actually sure if that was a compliment or not. They're not really sure if that was, but they give it a little, yeah. Bilbo starts to look visibly nervous. A bead of sweat rolls down his brow. His hand pulls something out of his waistcoat pocket and he holds it behind his back. I have things to do. I've put this off for far too long. I regret to announce this is the end. I am going now. I bid you all a very fond farewell. Goodbye. Bilbo instantly vanishes. The party explodes in an uproar. The crowd leaps to its feet. It's magic, it's magic. The door quietly closes Bilbo materializes as he pulls off a plain gold ring off of his finger. He laughs, tosses it in the air, and then places it back in his pocket. Bilbo emerges from the passage carrying a walking stick. He finds Gandalf looming over him. I suppose you think that was terribly clever. Oh, come on, Gandalf. Did you see Twitch chat's faces? There are many magic rings in this world, for Bilbo Baggins, Frodo Baggins, and none of them should be used lightly. It was just a bit of fun. Oh, you're probably right, as usual. You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you? 2 eyes, as often as I can spare them. I'm leaving everything to him. What about this ring of yours? Is that staying too? Yes. It's in an envelope over there on the mantelpiece. No, wait, it's here in my pocket. Isn't that odd now? Yet after all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? I think you should leave the ring behind, Bilbo. Is that so hard? Well, no. And yes. Now it comes to it. I don't feel like parting with it. It's mine. I found it. It came to me. Well, there's no need to get angry. Well, if I'm angry, it's your fault. It's mine. My own. My precious. Precious? It's been called that before, but not by you. So, what business is it of yours what I do with my own things? I think you've had that ring long enough. Thanks, you fools. Wait, Gandalf's wandering eye? Thanks to my own wandering eye, you fools. You want it for yourself, Bilbo Baggins! Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. I am not trying to rob you. Trying to help you. Oh, Gandalf. All your long years we've been friends. Trust me now, as you once did. Let it go. You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo. Well, it's late. The road is long. Yes, it is time. Bilbo? The ring is still in your pocket. Oh, yes. Dildo Shaggins. Donations? Is that so hard? Well, no. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Bilbo pulls out the ring, stares at it in his palm. His palm, that was on my fingers. Just for accuracy, we're putting it into my palm. Okay, it's in his palm. With all his willpower, Bilbo allows the ring to slowly slide off his palm and drop onto the floor. The tiny ring lands with a heavy thud on the wooden floor. It's very heavy. Bilbo staggers out of Bag End and he braces himself in the night air, pale and trembling, as if his loss of the ring has weakened him somewhat. I've thought up an ending for my book, and he lived happily ever after, to the end of his days. I'm sure you will, my dear friend. Goodbye, Gandalf. Goodbye, dear Bilbo. Bilbo walks away from Bag End, disappearing into the night. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Until our next meeting. Later on that night, the ring is sitting, glinting on the floor. I say later on, it's been about 10 minutes or so. Gandalf's puzzling over the ring, sitting staring into the fire with his pipe. He hears Bilbo in his head. It's mine, my own, my precious. Riddles in the dark. Bilbo! Bilbo! Frodo rushes into Bag End. He stops and he picks up the ring at his feet. My precious. Precious. He's gone, hasn't he? He talked for so long about leaving. I didn't think he'd actually do it. My own. Gandalf? Oh. Bilbo's ring. He's gone to stay with the elves. He's left you Bag End, along with all of his possessions. Gandalf puts the ring in an envelope, seals it with wax and hands it to Frodo. The ring is yours now. Put it somewhere out of sight. Where are you going? Where are you going? Have some things that I must see to. What things? Questions. Questions that need answering. You've only just arrived. I don't understand. Neither do I. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Gandalf hurries out of the door, leaving Frodo standing alone in Bag End. Welcome to the Jagged Ruins holiday destination number 1, Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower. A huge dark tower. It's being rebuilt. Thousands of orcs crawl over the surface. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. Hauling stone and iron up the towering heights. A huge billowing cloud of black filth, Mount Doom, grows and spreads across the red streaked sky, casting a shadowy pall over the nightmarish landscape. Baggins! Shala! 9 black riders burst out of Minas Morgul and charge to their destination. Gandalf, a lone horseman, gallops to the crest of a hill on the west road, the main highway south to Minas Tirith. He looks towards the saw-toothed mountains of Mordor sweeping out across the blood-red sky, spurs his horse on. He is making his way to the lower depths of the citadel in Minas Tirith. Pages flipping as he searches ancient scrolls and books placed high on a wooden table. His eyes come to settle on one in particular, on an old parchment. The year 3434 of the Second Age. Here follows the account of Isildur, High King of Gondor, and the finding of the Ring of Power. It has come to me. The One Ring. It shall be an heirloom of my kingdom. All those who follow in my bloodline shall be bound to its fate, so I shall risk no hurt to the ring. It is precious to me, though I buy it with great pain. The markings on the band begin to fade. High Raiders. The writing, which at first was as clear as red flame, has all but disappeared. A secret now that only fire can tell. Welcome, ring bearers. Welcome in. Farmer Maggot is chopping wood in his garden as the shadow of a black rider looms over the hobbit's house. Terrified, he cowers in the doorway and his dog whimpers and backs away. Baggins. Oh, there's no Bagginses around here, but there are raiders. Welcome, guys. They're all up in Hobbiton. That way. And the rider gallops away at speed. Oh, it's all very scary. It's all very spoopy. Frodo, after a long night of drinking, it comes in pints, enters Bag End. He immediately pauses, sensing that something is amiss. All is quiet when suddenly... Is it secret? Is it safe? Frodo pulls an envelope out of an old envelope. Pulls an envelope out of an old chest. Gandalf, suspicious, alert, without a word. He takes the envelope, tosses it into the fireplace. What are you doing? Hold out your hand, Frodo. It's quite cool. Flames instantly consumed the envelope, revealing the ring as it sunk into the red-hot embers. Gandalf drops the ring onto Frodo's hand and he reacts to its weight. It's super heavy, man. What can you see? Can you see anything? Nothing. There's nothing. Wait. There are markings. It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it. There are few who can. The language is that of Mordor, which I will not utter here. Mordor? In the common tongue it says, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness, bind them. This is the 1 ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron in the fires of Mount Doom, taken by Isildur from the hand of Sauron himself. Bilbo found it. In Gollum's cave. Yes. For 60 years the ring lay quiet in Bilbo's keeping, prolonging his life, delaying old age. But no longer, Frodo. Evil is stirring in Mordor. The ring has awoken. It's heard its master's call. But he was destroyed. Sauron was destroyed. The ring's going psst, psst, psst. No, Frodo. The spirit of Sauron endured. His life force is bound to the ring, and the ring survived. Sauron has returned. His orcs have multiplied. His fortress of Barad-dûr is rebuilt in the land of Mordor. Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands in a second darkness. He is seeking it. Seeking it. All his thoughts is bent on it. For the ring yearns above all else to return to the hand of its master. They are one, the ring and the Dark Lord. Frodo, he must never find it. All right. We put it away. We keep it hidden. We never speak of it again. No one knows it's here, do they? Do they, Gandalf? There is one other who knew that Bilbo had the ring. I looked everywhere for the creature Gollum, but the enemy found him first. I don't know how long they tortured him, but amidst the endless screams and inane babble, they discerned 2 words. Shire! Oh, Baggins! Oh, Shire. Baggins? But that would lead them here. Sky! Ashy! But that is donating to the flippin'. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sky, I'm glad you're here. Got another one. Anonymous. Oh, Anonymous. I will take this donation to Mordor, Anonymous. Though I do not know the way. Thank you. Shire. Baggins. But that would lead them here. Maybe I'll get through the script at some point. Hannah spins. What's the Elvish word for donation? Hannah. That's one of my favourites. But that would lead them here. On a dark country lane, a hobbit bounder lifts his watch lantern in alarm. Halt! Who goes there? Out of the darkness, thunder 2 black riders. A lethal sword swings down at the small hobbit bounder. Frodo thrusts the ring at Gandalf. Take it, Gandalf! Take it! No, Frodo. You must take it! You cannot offer me this ring. I'm giving it to you. I don't even have the ring. I'm giving it to you. Don't! Tempt me, Frodo. I dare not take it. Not even to keep it safe. Understand, Frodo. I would use this ring from a desire to do good. But through me, it would wield a power too great and terrible to imagine. But it cannot stay in the Shire. No. No, it can't. What must I do? You must leave. And leave quickly. Where? Where do I go? Get out of the Shire. Make for the village of Bree. Bree. What about you? I will be waiting there for you. At the Inn of the Prancing Pony. And the ring will be safe there? I don't know, Frodo. I don't have any answers. I must see the head of my order. He is both wise and powerful. Trust me, Frodo. He'll know what to do. You'll have to leave the name of Baggins behind you, for that name is not safe. outside of the Shire. Travel only by day and stay off the road. I can cut across country easily enough. My dear Frodo, hobbits really are amazing creatures. You can learn all that there is to know about their ways in a month, and yet, after 100 years, they can still surprise you. Much like Twitch chat, honestly. Suddenly a sound from outside. Get down! Gandalf freezes, moves quietly towards the window, eyes wide with tension. Raises his staff and slams it down on the intruder, and there is a yelp of pain. Oh! Gandalf hauls a small figure into the room. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee, have you been eavesdropping? Oh, I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir, honest. I was just cutting the grass under the window ledge there, if you follow me. A little late for trimming the verge, don't you think? I heard raised voices. What did you hear? Speak! Nothing important. That is, I heard a great deal about a ring and a Dark Lord and something about the end of the world, but please, Mr. Gandalf, sir, please don't hurt me. Don't turn me into anything unnatural. No, perhaps not. I've thought of a better use for you. Oh, I forgot, I have got a wee picture of Sam. Sorry, this is Sam. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Come along, Samwise, keep up. Be careful, both of you. The enemy has many spies in his service. Birds, beasts. Frodo, is it safe? Never put it on, for the agents of the Dark Lord will be drawn to its power. Always remember, Frodo, the ring is trying to get back to its master. It wants to be found. Gandalf wheels his horse and he gallops away. Frodo and Sam are hiking over the gentle Shire countryside, wading through a shallow stream, heating a kettle over a small fire, clambering over stone walls. Suddenly, Sam stops short, taking stock of his surroundings, looking back from where they came. This is it. This is what? If I take one more step, it'll be the furthest away from home I've ever been. Oh, give me a wee fright. Oh my god, it's my mom! Thank you, Ginger Man. One more donation, and it's the highest amount we've ever been. We've ever raised. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Frodo. Thank you, Mr. Man. Come on, Sam. Sam takes a deep breath and steps forward. Sam's brown furry foot hits the ground. He's done it. He's done it. Remember what Bilbo used to say? It's a dangerous business, Frodo. Going out your door, you step out onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Wait, you don't know that Isengard's evil yet. No more bum bums, sorry. You don't know that it's evil yet, okay? Some people haven't seen the movie. Right. Gandalf is galloping along the outskirts of the ancient forest of Fangorn. Nestled in a basin at the foot of the distant misty mountains, the tall black tower of Orthanc is clearly visible. Gandalf gallops through the gate into the Fortress of Isengard. I know I've spoiled the movie for everyone. A great ring wall of stone, a mile from rim to rim. How long is it going to be before Nikki makes a rim joke? Encloses beautiful trees and gardens, watered by streams that flow down from the mountains. Smoke rises from the Mountain of Doom. The hour grows late. And Gandalf the Grey rides to Isengard, seeking my counsel. For that is why you have come, is it not, my old friend, Saruman? Gandalf and Saruman walk slowly between the beautiful trees of Isengard. Saruman's clean white robe contrasts with Gandalf's dusty grey robes. You are sure of this? Beyond any doubt. So the ring of power has been found. All these long years it was in the Shire. Under my very nose, in fact. And yet you did not have the wit to see it. Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind. But we still have time. Time enough to counter Sauron if we act quickly. Time. What time do you think we have? Sauron has regained much of his former strength. He cannot yet take physical form, but his spirit has lost none of its potency. Concealed within his fortress, the Lord of Mordor sees all. His gaze pierces cloud, shadow, earth, and flesh. You know of what I speak, Gandalf. A great eye, lidless, wreathed in flame. The eye of Sauron. He is gathering all evil to him. Very soon he will have summoned an army great enough to launch an assault on Middle-earth. You know this. How? I have seen it. A Palantir is a dangerous tool, Saruman. Why? Why should we fear to use it? They are not all accounted for, the lost seeing stones. We do not know who else may be watching. Gandalf throws the cloth back over the Palantir. As he touches it, suddenly he sees the image of a great fiery eye. Saruman sits down calmly upon his throne. The hour is later than you think. Sauron's forces are already moving. The Nine have left Minas Morgul. For goodness sake, Nicky. The Nine. They had crossed the River Isen in Midsummer's Eve, disguised as riders in black. They've reached the Shire. They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it. Gandalf suddenly tries to leave. He turns around, runs to the door, horrified when the doors suddenly slam shut. You did not seriously think that a hobbit could contend with the will of Sauron? There are none who can. Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory. We must join with him, Gandalf. We must join with Sauron. It would be wise, my friend. Tell me, friend, when did Saruman the Wise abandon reason for madness? Wait. Ah! Gandalf is blasted across the room, slams against the wall, pinned there by some unseen force. With sudden effort, he wrenches himself off the wall, swings his staff back at Saruman, blasting him off of his feet. The two wizards battle, powerful blasts throwing them across the room. Saruman screams, eyes blazing. Ah! When Gandalf's staff is suddenly wrenched from his grasp, it flies across the chamber into Saruman's hand. Gandalf is flung to the floor. Saruman is a very naughty boy. Thank you for the £5 donation. I shall donate this to Lord Sauron. We must join with them, Twitch chat. We must join with the donors. I gave you the chance to aid me willingly, but you have elected the way of pain. Excuse me. Gandalf is breathing hard on the floor. His eyes look into the madness of Saruman. Commanding his two staves, Saruman sends Gandalf into a sickening spin, tumbles towards the top of the chamber as if he is falling in reverse. The roof of Orthanc rockets towards us. Where's Gandalf gone? Is he okay? I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to take a very short break because there are ads running on the hour just to get rid of pre-roll. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to run the ads manually and then we'll be back in 3 minutes. So people who don't have a sub, I appreciate you instead using that sub money, donating it to Hope for the Day. We're on $820 out of our, holy butts, out of our $2,000 goal. That is insane. Right, let me just run the ads now. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Here we go. Yeah. Yes, so just a wee reminder, donations are going to Hope for the Day. They are a mental health charity focused on suicide prevention, outreach, action. Very, very good stuff we all sort of need these days. That is what we're raising money for. Octopus and Dragon. Saruman is a very naughty boy. I can't do it. Octopus and Dragon is my new stream team. They raise money for this charity every year. This year we have raised so far $24,763, and I'm super, super proud to be a part of that, guys. We've already raised almost half of our goal, and we are about a third through the script. Incredible. Incredible. I want to say thank you very much to Mental Origami for your Prime. Brad, thank you for your Prime. Thank you for the 52-month sub. Fear, thank you for your 48-month sub. Happy 4 years, Fear. Thank you for all the follows. Vito, thank you for the 100 bits. Mepras, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you so, so much, guys. Saria, if you're still here, I know you had a big, big stream today as well. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for everyone who came along with Saria, one of my favoritist people and streamers in the world, in the universe. In space. Thanks for coming along. I really appreciate it. Hulk Wolf, thank you for the 10 bits. Cam, thank you for the 22 months. Hi, Cam. Hi, Zev. Ooh. Oh my god, Zev's done the ooh. Zev, thank you for the 38 months. Thank you so much, guys. Wait, Fry gifted a sub to Joe as well. Oh my god, I missed so much. I missed so much. Thank you so much, Fry. Thank you, Mike James, for the 34 months. Thank you, thank you. Michael Patterson subbed for 43 months. Oh my god, thank you, Michael. Charlie did the 40. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Charlie did it before we started. Fantastic. Well, thanks again, Charlie. Thanks again. We got 1 more minute left of ads. Guys, we're doing so well. I'm so flipping proud. What are we doing for shout out? So shout out is exclamation mark shout out. That should still work. Oh no, hang on. No, my bot does it automatically, Nikki. Don't worry, my bot does it automatically. It's not working. Is it not? Stupid flipping. It's doing the ad thing. Oh, you'll just have to do the slash then. That's odd. It should be working. I can't like stop too often because we'll never get to the end. I wasn't really like, but yeah, it should be just slash out. It should do like that way people get a link. But yeah, Sadia was it? This would have been Sadia's 4-year partner because she got it the month before me. Ours is February. Right, ads are coming to an end. We'll get back to the story. Hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you again for all the donations. Thank you. There's only 7 choose your own emote left. What? And we've already had the script, but it has been snapped up as well. It's been snapped up. So many ones that I wrote that just aren't gonna get used, like Farmer Maggot had one that was, "What are you doing donating in my field?" Actually, no, he's got some lines coming up. You never know, you never know. But yeah, I wrote thank yous for like every character. Some characters have more than others. And this was up for grabs. Once again, if we hit our 2001 goal, does anybody know why it's 2001? Because I'm a massive nerd, that's why. If we hit that goal, we will be doing the 2 towers, possibly featuring a special guest. Who knows? I don't know. In the end of March, start of April, when we do our Blue Cross fundraiser. So that's what we're raising money for. There's lots of things, obviously, for a good cause, but also for good content as well. Okay, we're back. Thank you for your patience during the ads. Let's get back to it. Yes, 2001, that's when it came out. That's when the movie came out. Hey. Okay, right, so we are in the farmer's fields. Frodo and Sam are walking along a country lane, which borders Farmer Maggot's fields. Sam is looking up. Frodo has disappeared around a corner in the lane. Mr. Frodo? Frodo? Frodo! Oh, I thought I'd lost you. What are you talking about? It's just something Gandalf said. What did he say? Don't you lose him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. Sam, we're still in the Shire. What could possibly happen? Suddenly, a figure comes crashing out of the hedges, sending Frodo flying. He picks himself up, only to be knocked down again by another figure. Frodo! Merry, it's Frodo Baggins. Hello, Frodo. Get off him. What is the meaning of this? Sam, hold this. Merry gives Sam a large cabbage. You've been in a farmer maggot's crops. Who's that in my field? Get out of it! Get out of my field, you young varmints! I'll show you! Get out of my corn! Merry and Pippin hurriedly gather their booty and race away with Frodo and Sam on their heels. I don't know why he's so upset. It's only a couple of carrots and some cabbages and those 3 bags of potatoes that we lifted last week and the mushrooms the week before. Yes, Pippin, my point is he's clearly overreacting. Run! Frodo, Sam and Merry and Pippin tumble head over heels down a bank onto a dark wooded road. A winded Pippin, his face inches away from a large pile of horse droppings. Whoa, that was close. Oh, I think I've broken something. Pulls out a large carrot which has been broken down the middle. Oh. Trust a brandy buck and a took. Why? What? That was just a detour. A shortcut. A shortcut to what? Mushrooms! Small brown mushrooms growing amongst the loamy undergrowth. Sam, Merry and Pippin race towards them, super excited. I love mushrooms, guys. Frodo, tense and watchful. He realises they are on a wooded road. Scattered leaves rise into the air, whirling down the road as if blown by some invisible wind. I think we should get off the road. A long-drawn wail comes down the wind like the cry of some evil and lonely creature. Get off the road! Quick! Sam grabs Merry and Pippin and the hobbits quickly scramble down the bank, hiding under a massive, mossy log. The sound of hooves is close. A sinister, mounted ringwraith steps into view. Hooded and faceless, mounted on a huge snarling black horse with insane eyes, Frodo freezes in terror. The ringwraith pauses right beside their hiding place. He sits very still, with his head bowed, listening, sniffing, trying to catch an elusive scent, his head turning side to side. Beads of sweat gather on Frodo's brow. The ringwraith slides off his horse, leaning over the mossy log, peering suspiciously into the woods. Frodo draws the ring out of his pocket with trembling hands, his face fevered and sweating as if in the grip of some terrible internal struggle. The sound of sniffing intensifies as the ringwraith darts his head from side to side. Merry, suddenly, desperately, hurls the bag of mushrooms across the road. The ringwraith spins around at the sound. Rah! Darts to the far side of the road with frightening speed. Frodo instantly slumps as if some kind of psychic link has been broken. What was that? Frodo is staring, a look of shock in his face, at the ring lying in the palm of his hand. Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin hurry through the trees, slipping and sliding on the muddy ground. Anything? Nothing. What is going on? That Black Rider was looking for something. Or someone. Frodo? Get down! I have to leave the Shire. Sam and I must get to Bree. Right. Buckleberry Ferry, follow me. Run! The hobbits break cover suddenly. A ringwraith bursts out of the forest towards them. They run, as if the whips of the very masters were behind them. The ringwraith shrieks. Black horse hooves, snarling horse mouths, a fleeting black cowl. Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, they're running towards the wide, placid Brandywine River and the ferry. Get the ropes, Sam! 4 ring wraiths speeding through the fog, converging on the ferry crossing. The hobbits stampede to cross the wharf and tumble onto the ferry. Frodo! Run, Frodo! Frodo races across the wooden wharf, followed by the ring wraith, and leaps onto the ferry just in the nick of time. How far to the nearest crossing? The Brandywine Bridge. 20 miles! They made it. They made it, guys. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. They made it. They're okay. They're okay. They're okay. Welcome to Bree. A small village of stone and half-timbered houses, nestled against a low wooded hill. A thick hedge surrounds the village. A great gate bars the western entrance. Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin approach the gatehouse, wild eyes, ragged and out of breath. It's been very stressful. Come on. What do you want? We're heading for the Prancing Pony. Hobbits! 4 hobbits! What business brings you to Bree? We wish to stay at the inn. Our business is our own. All right, young sir, I meant no offence. It's my job to ask questions after nightfall. There's talk of strange folk abroad. Can't be too careful. It's one of my favourite characters. He's so good. The tall Bree folk loom over the nervous little hobbits. They are men, whereas the Shire, they're all hobbits. Here, we're in the world of men. Men are scary, man. Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin, teeny wee hobbits, about 3 foot tall, make their way through the narrow streets. Tall buildings tower above them. Lights glow dimly from behind thick curtains. Peter Jackson eats a carrot, burps loudly. Welcome to the Prancing Pony. Excuse me. Oh, good evening, little masters. If you're seeking accommodation, we've got some nice, cosy, hobbit-sized rooms available, Mr. Underhill. My name's Underhill. Underhill. We're fans of... Fans? We're fans of Don't Rage Quit. We're friends of Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell him we've arrived? Gandalf? Gandalf. Oh, yes, I remember. Big grey beard, pointy hat. I've not seen him for 6 months. What do we do now? I forgot the music was on so quiet. Sorry, there we go. Welcome to the Prancing Pony, guys. It's noisy, smoky, dimly lit, chiefly from a blazing log fire crowded with a mixture of big folk, local hobbits, and a couple of dwarves. The hobbits are sitting at a table against the wall. Oh, Aditya! Trying to remain quiet and inconspicuous. Sam can't help himself. He keeps casting nervous glances around. Aditya, thank you for the $5 donation. I will take this donation to Mordor, though I do not know the way. Frodo doesn't even know he's going to Mordor yet. I don't know. Sam. He'll be here. He'll come. Merry plonks himself down at a table, carrying a very, very large mug of beer. What's that? What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints. I'm getting one. You've had a whole half already. That fellow's done nothing but stare at you since we arrived. Sam indicates a brooding stranger who sits alone at a table in the far corner, smoking a curiously carved log-stemmed pipe. Long-stemmed. It's not log-stemmed, it's long-stemmed, guys. Peering from beneath a travel-stained cowl with gleaming eyes. Excuse me. That man in the corner. Who is he? Oh, he's one of them rangers. Dangerous folk they are, wandering the wilds. What his right name is, I never heard, but round here, he's known as Strider. Strider. Sweat runs down Frodo's brow. The strange hum of the ring breaks through the noise of the inn. Baggins. 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 Baggins? Sure, I know a Baggins. He's over there. Frodo Baggins. He's my second cousin, once removed on his mother's side, and my third cousin, twice removed on his father's side, if you follow me. Pippin! Steady on, Frodo! Pippin pushes Frodo away, who stumbles backwards and falls to the floor. At that instant, the inn goes silent and all the attention turns to Frodo, the ring, in agonizing slow motion. It comes in pints! Oh my god. That, my friend, is a donation. And this, my friend, is a pint. Thank you very much. The ring in agonized... Oh, I had a picture of the pints and I forgot. Sorry, guys. This is a pint. This is a pint. Here we go. It seems to hang in the air for a split second and then crashes down onto Frodo's outstretched finger. He vanishes. A sharp intake of breath fills the room, followed by total silence. The ring wraiths turn sharply in their saddles, instantly aware that the ring is being worn. They spur their horses towards the distant lights of Bree. Sam looks sick. Pippin instantly sobers, realising his folly. The brooding stranger frowns, and the inn erupts into excited babble. Frodo finds himself in the Twilight world and hears the voice of Sauron. You cannot hide. I see you. There is no life in the void. Only death. Frodo's terrified. He takes the ring off because can you blame him? You draw far too much attention to yourself, Mr. Underhill. Strider takes Frodo to a separate room of the inn, away from all the people who somehow just don't see any of this. What do you want? A little more caution from you. That is no trinket you carry. I carry nothing, indeed. I can usually avoid being seen if I wish, but to disappear entirely, that is a rare gift. Who are you? Are you frightened? Yes. Not nearly frightened enough. I know what hunts you. Dun, 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 dun. Frodo jumps at the sound of a noise in the corridor. Strider deftly draws his sword. And the door bursts open and Sam, Merry and Pippin appear in the doorway, Sam squaring off with his fists. Let him go or I'll have you, Longshanks. You have a stout heart, little hobbit. That will not save you. You can no longer wait for the wizard, Frodo. They're coming. Bree, the gatekeeper, comes out of his lodgings with a lantern, a look of fear on his face. He approaches the closed gate with great apprehension when suddenly, crash, the gate crashes down on top of poor flippin' Harry Man as 4 ring wraiths ride into Bree, flying down the empty streets like the horsemen of the apocalypse. They enter the prancing pony, Butterbur hiding behind the bar, trembling and sweating in terror. Merry snoring softly on his pillow. Pippin stirs lightly, Sam having a really good dream. The 4 ring wraiths silently slide into the hobbit's room, looming above each bed, raising their shining swords, and stab the hobbits in a slashing, hacking frenzy. We cut to Strider's room. Strider is grimly listening to the sounds. All hobbits are safe. In another room! Whoa! The ring wraiths step back to reveal the slashed beds, a hacked blanket, a shredded pillow. They shriek with rage. Sam sits up with a start. Merry and Pippin wake up also. They've been sleeping safe in another room. Guys, don't worry, they're alright. Don't worry, they're alright, they're alright. What are they? There were once men, great kings of men. Then Sauron the Deceiver. Why are you playing Rivendell? Sauron the Deceiver gave to them 9 rings of power. Blinded by their greed, they took them without question, one by one falling into darkness, and now they are slaves to his will. They are the Nazgul, ring wraiths, neither living nor dead. At all times they feel the presence of the ring, drawn to the power of the one. They will never stop hunting you. Where are you taking us? Into the wild. How do we know this Strider is a friend of Gandalf's? We have no choice but to trust him. But where is he leading us? To Rivendell, Master Gamgee. To the House of Elrond. Did you hear that? Rivendell. We're going to see the elves. Strider is leading Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin across the windswept moors. The hobbits suddenly stop and unstrap their knapsacks. Gentlemen, we do not stop until nightfall. But what about breakfast? You've already had it. Well, we've had one, yes. What about second breakfast? Don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip. What about Elevenses? Luncheon? Afternoon tea? Dinner? Supper? He knows about them, doesn't he? Wouldn't count on it. An apple is thrown to Merry, who deftly catches it. Another aimed at Pippin, of course, hits him on the forehead. Pippin! Bum, 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 bum. Whom do you serve? Saruman stands over the Palantir, hands cupping the massive eye. The power of Isengard is at your command, Sauron, Lord of the Earth. Bum, bum. Build me an army worthy of Mordor. What orders from Mordor, my lord? What does the Eye command? We have work to do. Gandalf's still on top of Orthanc, lying unconscious on a cold obsidian floor. He wakes to hear the sound of ripping and tearing as someone playing Doom. Rising to his knees, lifting his head, he is marooned on the tiny flat peak, surrounded on all sides by a 500-foot drop. He crosses the edge and peers down. One of the beautiful Isengard trees is being ripped from the ground by the orcs. He looks in horror as orcs hack into the trunk with axes. Saruman stands in the rain looking out into the dark night. An orc overseer slides up to him, axe in hand, sweating with exertion. The trees are strong, my lord. Their roots go deep. Rip them all down. Hey! Oh my god. Brenda M. Hyena, you have elected the way of hope! Thank you very much for the $103, Brenda, with the flip. What the flip? More and more trees are hauled down and killed as Gandalf looks on in helpless despair. Welcome to the ragged countryside as the hobbits journey on, led by Strider. He stops before a distant hill topped by an ancient ruin. This was the great watchtower of Amon Sul. We shall rest here tonight, because apparently he's Irish in that line. Frodo, Merry and Pippin collapse into a small hollow halfway up Weathertop. They are muddy and exhausted. Strider drops 4 small swords at the hobbits' feet. These are for you. Keep them close. Going to have a look around. Stay here.
Frodo's having a wee sleep when suddenly he sits up. Something has woken him up. Some smell has woken him up from his slumber. He sees Sam, Merry and Pippin huddled over a small fire. Sausages and bacon sizzling in a hot frying pan. What are you doing? Tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon. We saved some for you, Mr. Frodo. Put it out, you fools! Put it out! Oh, that's nice. Ash on my tomatoes. Ah! That does not sound like a ring wraith, does it? Ah! Right, you do a flippin' ring wraith impersonation then. Ah! 5 ring wraiths on foot who got there really, really fast, running up the steep slope unnaturally fast. Go! Frodo, Sam and Merry and Pippin clamber desperately towards the summit, clutching their swords. Oh, it's nighttime, it's nighttime, it's nighttime. Oh, flippin', I'm forgetting all these flippin', sorry. These are the tomatoes, the sausages, and the nice crispy bacon, right? But now we're going to flippin', run! The Nazguls are coming! Here we go, right. Frodo, Sam, and Merry and Pippin race into a ring of broken stones at the summit of Weathertop, the ruined base of an ancient tower. They stand back to back, waiting for the first assault. One by one, the 5 ring wraiths appear. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Brandishing gleaming swords, they move slowly towards the hobbit. Back, you devils! Sam rushes forward with a cry, swings his sword, but it's pish and he gets knocked away with no bother at all. Merry and Pippin, they just flip and run away. I don't even think they even try and fight. The ring wraiths close in on Frodo. He shuts his eyes, staggers back, desperately resisting the whisperings. His hand goes to his pocket, brings out the ring. He is unable to resist any longer, falls to his knees and slips it on and disappears. Frodo finds himself in this weird twilight world. He sees the ring wraiths for who they truly are, these spooky, white, wizardy folk. Ghouls, dressed in long grey robes with white hair and pallid, ruthless faces. The Witch King extends a haggard hand towards Frodo, reaching for the ring on his finger. Frodo resists. The Witch King doesn't really like that. He snarls and springs forward, stabbing Frodo with the tip of his dagger. Suddenly, Strider charges at the ring wraiths. No! Wielding his sword in one hand, a flaming torch in the other. Moves in slow motion, visible through a sea of mist. Frodo sinks to the ground. Behind him is a faint image of the ring wraiths are fleeing. Its head's engulfed in flames. Frodo pulls off the ring, appearing back in the real world. Frodo! Another ring wraith burning and screaming. Others are screeching to Strider! Help him, Strider! Oh, he's been stabbed by a Morgul blade. Oh yeah, I meant to say Strider fights the ring wraiths. They all run away. They're all on fire. He beats them for now. They're not dead, but yeah. He's been stabbed by a Morgul blade. This is beyond my skill to heal. He needs elvish medicine. Hurry. We're 6 days from Rivendell. He'll never make it. Oh, that's Gandalf. No, I thought I had a picture of the... Hold on, Frodo. Gandalf! Gandalf! Speaking of Gandalf, Gandalf's in Isengard. He's on top of the Tower of Arthanc. I massively underestimated how exhausting this would be. The once beautiful gardens are now a pitted wasteland with smoke and fire billowing out of numerous tunnels and vent holes that litter the forecourt of Arthanc. Strange guttural chants echo from deep underground. Grum. Gandalf lies slumped against a wall at the very top, surrounded by the sheer 500-foot drop. A moth, flippin' Luna, comes out of nowhere. What a legend flutters close to Gandalf. He moves at lightning speed, snatches the moth, doesn't kill it, brings it close to his face and opens it. The moth sitting on the palm of his hand. It's really big and fluffy. It's really cute. Gandalf mutters some strange words in a foreign language. He speaks moth-ish. The moth is listening. It understands. And he goes, it flies away. The moth flies down the Arthanc summit, falling down towards the pitted wasteland straight into a fiery red tunnel. I don't think the moth flies into the tunnel. Anyway. The dead trees of Isengard are fed into roaring furnaces. Molten metal pours into casts, red hot metal, beaten by sweating orc blacksmiths. Armour and weapons are forged from the great furnaces. Saruman strides among the orcs and stands looking upon a newborn Uruk-hai as it escapes its birthing membrane. Birthing membrane. Warted animal! Who's the next person that's going to chat? Oh, it's Pippin. It's Pippin. Oh, it'd be Saruman, actually. Or Lurtz. Right, mate, you can get Lurtz. You can get Lurtz. Find the donations! Thank you. Thank you, Warted Animal. Yeah, this is Lurtz. Who stands up, rises to stand before his master. Is he going to die? He is passing into the shadow world. He will soon become a wraith like them. They're close. Sam, do you know the Athelas plant? Athelas? Kingsfoil. Oh, Kingsfoil, aye, it's a weed. It may help to slow the poison. Hurry. Sam and Strider desperately search the small forest. They're looking for the Athelas plant. A small white-flowered plant. Strider notices it, he finds it, drops to one knee, carefully pulling it out of the ground. What's this? A ranger caught off his guard? It's Arwen. Frodo is breathing hard. Desperately ill. An ethereal vision of Arwen appears to Frodo, a shimmering figure in white, leaping off her horse. Frodo, Iam Arwen Tellen Letna Thaid. Lastobeth Nin Tolodanan Galat. If anyone's listening, I've got subtitles on. Who is she? Frodo. She's an elf. He's fading. He's not going to last. We must get him to my father. I've been looking for you for 2 days. Where are you taking him? There are 5 wraiths behind you. Where the other 4 are, I do not know. Dartho Gwynberian, Reichliad Tol Thanatholon. Hon Marathon, Rocco Lelinim. Alleluia. What are they saying? This is hard. Frodo fear ein athora here, tur gwaith nin barithi arahon. I do not fear them. Arwen mounts her horse, Asfaloth. 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 Arwen, ride hard. Don't look back. Noralim, Asfaloth, Noralim. They ride off, they're gone, they're away. What are you doing? Those wraiths are still out there. Asfaloth springs away, bearing Arwen and Frodo into the night. Look at the Frodo dummy. This picture's really funny. Speeding through the forest on the back of the white horse, Frodo lifts his head weakly, the horse's head bobbing, trees sliding by, moonlight flickering through the trees. The white horse charges through a pine forest. Suddenly, 2 galloping ringwraiths emerge from the trees behind. 2 more slide in from different directions to join the chase. Arwen grits her teeth, urges the white horse to greater speed. Not a limb, Asfaloth! to flippin' go, pal, go. Without hesitation, a white horse leaps into the shallow water, thunders across the ford. The 9 ring wraiths pull up, short of the ford, nervous of the water. The white horse reaches the other side. Arwen pulls up, turns to defiantly face the ring wraiths from across the ford. I don't have a Nazgul button here, sorry. Give up the halfling, she-elf. If you want him, come and claim him. The Witch King screeches angrily, draws his sword, and starts to lead the ring wraiths across the water. The water starts flowing faster. A distant rumble can be heard. Arwen waits until they are halfway across, and she stands in the saddle, arms raised. Nono chithiliger lasto beth dyer, Rimon in bruin dan nino liar, Nindo thitilo lasto beth dyer, Rimon in bruin dan nino liar. The ground suddenly trembles. A mighty roar fills the air. Frodo looks up weakly to see a vast torrent of water flooding down the river towards the ford. As if a dam had burst, the foaming water forms the shape of dancing white horses with frothing manes. The ringwraiths scream in terror as they are swallowed in the deluge. Their piercing cries drowned in the roaring of the river as it carries them away. Frodo loses consciousness. No, Frodo, don't give in. Not now. Ah, what grace has given me, let it pass to him. Let him be spared. Save him.
Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Where am I?
You are in the House of Elrond. It is 10 o'clock in the morning, on October the 24th, if you'd like to know.
Gandalf. Frodo is lying in a bed next to an open window. Dappled sunlight plays on richly carved timbers. The sound of nearby waterfalls drift through the vista of fir trees. Gandalf is sitting next to Frodo's bed, softly puffing on his pipe.
Yes, I'm here. And you're lucky to be here too. A few more hours and you might have been beyond our aid. But you have some strength in you, my dear hobbit.
What happened, Gandalf? Why didn't you meet us?
I'm sorry, Frodo. I was delayed. A friendship with Saruman is not lightly thrown aside. One ill turn deserves another. It is over. Embrace the power of the ring, or embrace your own destruction. There is only one Lord of the Ring. Only one who can bend it to his will. And he does not share power. Gandalf lurches to his feet, throws himself off the tower. Saruman watches Gandalf fly away from Isengard on the back of a giant eagle. So you have chosen death.
Gandalf, what is it? Oh. No, we're still in Rivendell.
Nothing, Frodo.
Frodo! Bless you, Frodo, you're awake!
Sam has hardly left your side.
We were that worried about you, weren't we, Mr. Gandalf?
By the skills of Lord Elrond, you're beginning to mend. Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Rivendell, a small cluster of elegant elven buildings sitting in a Shangri-La-like valley below towering cliffs and snow-capped mountains. Frodo looks out from his balcony, which, is that balcony made for hobbits or is that balcony made for elves? Frodo and Sam walk together. Suddenly the voices of Merry and Pippin can be heard as they bound up to Frodo and throw their arms around him. Frodo! Frodo! Sam looks past Frodo, smiling, A bent figure sits alone on a bench in the sun. Frodo turns, following Sam's gaze. Bilbo! Hello, Frodo, my lad. Bilbo! Frodo's turning the pages of a neatly inscribed little title page of a red leather-bound journal. There and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. I'm gonna say dildo, flippin', I swear to God. Stop it or I'll say it by accident. Stop. Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo smiles proudly. This is wonderful. I meant to go back. Wander the paths of Mirkwood. Visit Lake Town. See the lonely mountain again. But age, it seems, has finally caught up with me. I miss the Shire.
Welcome to Rivendell.
I spent all my childhood pretending I was off somewhere else. Off with you on one of your adventures. My own adventure turned out to be quite different. I'm not like you, Bilbo. My dear boy. Now, what have I forgotten? Sam busily tries to stuff more and more things into his already full pack. Pots and pans, blankets, cooking utensils, provisions, clothes. Packed already. Well, no harm in being prepared. Hey! Welcome, Raiders! This is Mike, guys. This is the Octopus and Dragon Raid. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome. Raiders, I thought you wanted to see the elves. Raiders. I do. More than anything. I did. It's just... we did what Gandalf wanted, didn't we? We got the ring this far to Rivendell, and I thought, seeing as how you're on the mend, we'd be off soon. Off home. Welcome, friends. Quill, I hope your stream was good. We're almost at $25,000, guys. Insane. You're all amazing. You're right, Sam. We did what we set out to do. The ring will be safe in Rivendell. I am ready to go home. Good to see you. Good to see you. Goal absolutely smashed. Yeah, we're doing a very dramatic, very scuffed recreation of the Lord of the Rings. Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. Thank you for the $5. Who's the last person to talk? Frodo. What's the Elvish word for donation? Michael. Michael. Thank you so much. Gandalf and Elrond watch Frodo and Sam from Elrond's balcony. His strength returns. That wound will never fully heal. He will carry it the rest of his life. And yet to have come so far still bearing the ring, the Hobbit has shown extraordinary resilience to its evil. It is a burden he should never have had to bear. We can ask no more of Frodo. Gandalf, the enemy is moving. Sauron's forces are massing in the east. His eye is fixed on Rivendell. Saruman, you tell me, has betrayed us. Our list of allies grows thin. His treachery runs deeper than you know. By foul craft, Saruman has crossed orcs with goblin men. He is breeding an army in the caverns of Isengard, an army that can move in sunlight and cover great distance at speed. Saruman is coming for the ring. This evil cannot be concealed by the power of the elves. We do not have the strength to fight both Mordor and Isengard. Gandalf, the ring cannot stay here, but the raiders can. The raiders absolutely can. This peril belongs to all Middle-earth. They must decide now how to end it. Sounds of arrivals. Gandalf watches out the window as Boromir rides through Rivendell Gate, followed by Legolas and Gimli. Lots of people arriving in Rivendell. The time of the elves is over. My people are leaving these shores. Who will you look to when we have gone? The dwarves? They hide in their mountains, seeking riches. They care nothing for the troubles of others.
Welcome to Rivendell.
It is in men that we must place our trust, our hope. Our hope. Men. Men are weak. Donations. Men are weak. Let's destroy that stigma, shall we? Thank you very much, Zug Zug, for the $10. Men are weak, but that's okay. Women are weak too. The race of men is failing. The blood of Numenor is all but spent. Men are unstable. Its pride and dignity forgotten. It is because of men the ring survives. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago when Isildur took the ring. I was there the day the strength of men failed. Work, orc, zug, zug. Ready to work. Isildur, hurry, follow me. Elrond leads Isildur into the steaming volcano. I led Isildur into the heart of Mount Doom, where the ring was forged, the one place it could be destroyed. Cast it into the fire! Destroy it! No. Isildur! It should have ended that day, but evil was allowed to endure. Isildur kept the ring, and the line of kings is broken. There's no strength left in the world of men. They're scattered, defeated. Da Vinci? They're scattered, divided, leaderless. There is one who could unite them. One who could reclaim the throne of Gondor. He turned from that path a long time ago. He has chosen exile. Oh, who's he talking about, guys? Who's he talking about? Who could he mean? Maybe this guy. Strider watches from the shadows in Elrond's chamber in Rivendell at night. Boromir strolls through the darkened gallery. Boromir's eyes are drawn to a cup of Yorkshire tea. An old fresco on the wall depicting Isildur defeating Sauron. He looks on with wonderment at Narsil, the broken blade of Elendil, which lies on a cloth-covered plinth. Shards of Narsil, the blade that cut the ring from Sauron's hand. Still sharp, but no more than a broken heirloom. Boromir replaces the broken blade, but he's such a flippin' klutz, it clatters to the floor. He walks away, doesn't even bother to replace it, leaving Strider sitting alone. Strider steps up, is a good wee boy, picks up the broken hilt and puts it back where it belongs. Why do you fear the past? You're Isildur's heir, not Isildur himself. Sorry, she didn't just come out of nowhere. She was like, she walked in. You guys are smart. I don't need to tell you everything. You are Isildur's heir, not Isildur himself. You are not bound to his fate. Same blood flows in my veins. Same weakness. Rave turned. Thank you so much for the $6 donation. Where's Aragorn? There is always hope. Thank you.
Welcome to Rivendell.
For Frodo. For hope for the day. Thank you. Your time will come. You will face the same evil, and you will defeat it. Asid oath Uarthor Aragorn. You are lea uanin. Night falls upon the beautiful valley of Rivendell, still and quiet. Strider and Aragorn stand upon a stone bridge. The even star at Arwen's breast shines in the moonlight. Renahilu I Erui Govananem. Now Tharanim Inedol Renayanen. Gwenin in Enerath, Uaranechin Naeth says Gelich. Gwenny, Renech Ebeth Epenin. She reaches for Strider's hand. You said you'd bind yourself to me, forsaking the immortal life of your people. And to that I hold. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. I choose a mortal life. You cannot give me this. It is mine to give to whom I will, like my heart. Welcome, readers. Thank you. Arwen closes Strider's fingers around the jewel. She has given him the Evan Star and thus her immortality. She leans towards him and gently kisses him. Ugh, cooties. Oh. Friends, we are now at the halfway point of our story, of our stream today. It's 6:15. We're making very good time. Thank you very much, Milky Pork. Delicious for the raid. And Anonymous for gifting Milky Pork a sub. I just want to say Milky Pork a million times. I am going to now take a 5-minute break because this is really, really tough. This is really, really tough, but we're making good time. When did we start at? Like about 4:30. It's been about 2 hours. We've got just under 2 hours left. Yeah, we're making good time. Yeah. Hi, Ali. Oh, welcome in. Oh my God, it's so nice to see everyone. Right, so Quill. Right, let me tell you guys about Quill, who has raided us. Right, hang on, we've got a BRB here. Quill is like such a flippin' sweetheart. Very talented artist, very amazing entertainer. I flippin' love chilling in Quill streams. So if you haven't done already, follow DM Quill. It's a raid train. So what's happened is, right, for the past like flippin' 48 hours or whatever it's been, time zones are a thing. Most of the team's American, I can't keep up. Canadian, American, Canadian. Don't be upset. So yeah, it's been all weekend. It's been like from one streamer to the next, and when we finish, we're gonna raid. I'm pretty sure it's Michelle. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure it's Stellar Michelle. So the idea is cancelled. It's very different. Yeah, they have healthcare. Yeah. No, Lou, no, don't call me English. No. So yeah, that's how it's been. Takes American. But yeah, welcome everyone. If you haven't actually met me properly, because I'm still integrating into the team, which I love like so much. My name is Rach, don't rage quit. The name's inspired by Dark Souls. I play a lot of Dark Souls, massive Lord of the Rings nerd. So I've had this idea that I've wanted to do for flipping ages, and I don't know if you can see this total, but I think it's going pretty well. I definitely think it's going pretty well. So we're doing, we're doing Lord of the Rings for charity, basically. We're raising money for Hope for the Day, charity focused on mental health awareness, suicide prevention through outreach and action. It's a great cause, especially these days. I feel like COVID did a real number on a lot of people's mental health, and we're all still trying to get back from that. So we're doing some real good. Octopus and Dragon has raised almost $25,000 this weekend alone. Our goal was 24k, we've smashed that, so let's continue. Our goal here on Don't Rage Quit, our personal goal, we're about halfway there. Hell flippin' yes, pals. If we hit that goal, we will do The Two Towers, the second Lord of the Rings movie, at our next charity fundraiser, which is at the end of March. So if that's something you want to see, if you want to, right, Two Towers, right, for context, has about double the number of characters to Fellowship. So, yeah, it'll be a challenge. So that's what we're doing. Guys, dig deep. We have some incentives, $5, and the current speaking character will react to you, which is fun. And we've got $50 gets you the ability to choose the next emote for the channel. I'm gonna put this one on. This one's the best. Concerning hobbits, yeah. So we've got a lot of those still available, but I know $50 is a lot of money, but like every dollar counts, even if it's only a quid that you can offer. It means a lot. That's an insane amount of money to make in 2 hours, guys. I am so proud of you all. Brad's never seen The Two Towers. What the flip? Hi, Fish. Hello, hello. Well, if you want to see it as Peter Jackson intended, dig deep, guys, dig deep. I'm gonna take a 3-minute break, maybe even more. We're gonna run some ads just so we don't have pre-roll for the second half of the show. And guys, we're coming back to the Council of Elrond. We haven't even met Legolas and Gimli yet. There's good stuff coming. There's good stuff coming, guys. Don't go anywhere. At least okay, Fry. I'll take 5. I need 5. My throat's killing. So yeah. Ooh, hot chocolate. Ooh, I won't have time to drink it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink and yeah, take 3, guys, but don't you dare go anywhere. You better be back here in 3 minutes, okay? Okay, like let's go.
Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Hello. Hello, hello. I'm back. I feel re-energized. I ran up the stairs a couple times, up and down a couple times. Oh, are we ready to get back to it? Hey, oh my god, Kupo. How are we doing, guys? Are you ready for flipping the fellowship to form? Buzzing, pure buzzing. We need to get a move on though, or we're not going to be able to finish. Spotted. Doug has. Yeah, Doug's been there. Doug's been there since Paris. Yeah, Vicky, isn't he? So I love the character. I love what the character means, but I also love what the plushie means. Like that was such an amazing trip. The promo video on the one on Twitter, Kupo. Oh my god, Gil, the Lord of the Rings, the Return of the Queen. Great. Where are we going? I need someone to donate during flipping Pippins. What have we not had? We've not had. I wrote loads for Gandalf. That's not been going off. Frodo had a couple. I've got donation reactions for every single character. And it's $5 to get one. Right. Okay. We're getting back to it. Let's go. Ooh, Milky's got a veggie lasagna. I've got a quiche waiting for me in a couple hours' time. That come down. I know, Brad, I know. I know. Right. Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins. The Fellowship theme. The Fellowship theme. Let's do it. Let's go back. Let's do it. Right. Rivendell. Rivendell, Rivendell. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. To me, it doesn't sound loud enough. Right. Strangers from distant lands, friends of old. You have been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Middle-earth stands upon the brink of destruction. None can escape it. You will unite, or you will fall. Each race is bound to this fate, this one doom. Bring forth the ring, Frodo. Frodo steps forward, moves towards a stone plinth, places the ring on the plinth, and returns to his seat. Everyone's shocked. The ring. So it is true. They're all talking amongst themselves when suddenly Boromir. It is a gift. A gift to the foes of Mordor. Why not use this ring? Long has my father, the steward of Gondor, held the forces of Mordor at bay. By the blood of our people are your lands kept safe. Give Gondor the weapon of the enemy. Let us use it against him. You cannot wield it. None of us can. The One Ring answers to Sauron alone. It has no other master. And what would a ranger know of this matter? This is no mere ranger. He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You owe him your allegiance. Aragorn? This is Isildur's heir. and heir to the throne of Gondor. Have a dad, Legolas. Ah, jeez. Look at this absolute sausage party. Oh yeah, that was Charlie. That was definitely Charlie. Where's all the women at the council? Who are we? Strider. Where's Strider? Oh, Aragorn. Adoration. Well, I thought I had strayed into a dream. You cannot offer me this. I cannot accept this. I can though, thank you very much. It wasn't Charlie! Wait, was it Vicky? Have a bath, Legolas. Gondor has no king. Gondor needs no king. Aragorn is right. We cannot use it. You have only one choice. The ring must be destroyed. Then what are we waiting for? Gimli rushes forward, swings his axe down on the ring. The axe shatters with a deafening crack, sending Gimli flying backwards. He stares in disbelief. The ring is unharmed. Frodo winces as an angry image of a fiery eye hits him, slumps in his chair, clutching his forehead. The ring cannot be destroyed, Gimli, son of Gloin, by any craft that we here possess. If I could do one eyebrow, I would. The ring was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade. It must be taken deep into Mordor and cast back into the fiery chasm from whence it came. One of you must do this. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Its black gates are guarded by more than just orcs. There is evil there that does not sleep, and the Great Eye is ever watchful. It's a barren wasteland, riddled with fire and ash and dust. The very air that you breathe is a poisonous fume. Not with 10,000 men could you do this. It is folly. Have you heard nothing that Lord Elrond has said? The ring must be destroyed, and I suppose you think you're the one to do it. And if we fail, what then? What happens when Sauron takes back what is his? I will be dead before I see the ring in the hands of an elf! Never trust an elf! The council erupts into arguments, angry faces, shaking fists, accusatory fingers. Frodo's eyes move to the ring as the hum grows louder in his head. The ring... Streams of blood? Wait, what? Streams of blood flow across the surface of the ring. Flames flicker within the gold band. Frodo's having a terrible time here, guys. Do you not understand? While we bicker amongst ourselves, Sauron's power grows. No one can escape it. You'll all be destroyed. Your homes burnt and your families put to the sword. Frodo's breathing rapidly, caught in the grip of this horrific vision. With a huge effort of will, he tears his gaze upon the ring. He suddenly stands and speaks in a strong, clear voice. That's Elrond. I will take it. I will take it. I will take the ring to Mordor. A sudden silence. Though I do not know the way. I will help you bear this burden, Frodo Baggins, as long as it is yours to bear. If by my life or death, I can protect you, I will. Guys, are you ready? You have my sword. And you have my bow. And we have your donation. Smooth Well, what the... Oh my god, thank you for the $201. If by my life or death, I can protect you. Hey! I will. You have my donation, mate! Legolas, yeah, we have your donation. And you have my bow. And my axe! You carry the fate of us all, little one. If it is indeed the will of the council, then Gondar will see it done. Air! Oh, where is he? Where's Sam? We don't have Sam. There he is. Air! Mr. Frodo's not going anywhere without me. Oh, geez, this is hard. No, indeed, it is hardly possible to separate you, even when he is summoned to a secret council and you are not. Oi! We're coming too! You'll have to send us home tied up in a sack to stop us. Anyway, you need people of intelligence on this sort of mission. Quest. Thing. Well, that rules you out, Pip. 9 companions. So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring. Great. Where are we going? Yeah, end of disc 1. Oh my god, it still says sit down at Legolas on the screen. Sit down, Legolas, pal. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring. There they are, there's the Fellowship. Look, some are really small and some are really tall. My old sword. Sting. Here, take it. Take it. Ah, it's so light. Yes, yes, made by the elves, you know. The blade glows blue when orcs are close, and it's times like that, my lad, when you have to be extra careful. Oh, here's a pretty thing here. Mithril, as light as a feather and as hard as dragon scales. Let me see you put it on. Frodo peels off his shirt. He's away to put on the mithril vest that Bilbo has offered him. He reveals the ring. Oh, the ring is around his neck. It's just chilling there, around his neck. Thorin, thank you for the $10. Thank you. Oh, my old ring. Oh, my Thorn's donation. Yes, thank you. We do want all visitors, well-wishers, and decent donations. Thank you very much. Frodo frowns as Bilbo moves towards him. I should very much like to hold it again. One last time. Bilbo reaches forward, eyes locked on the ring, when suddenly... Ah! A shadow passes over Bilbo, and for a split second he becomes a wrinkled creature with a hungry face and bony, groping hands. Frodo pulls away, shocked. Bilbo, as quick as it came, it's gone. It's gone. He slumps into a chair. He's a wee bit freaked out. His eyes filling with tears. Oh, I'm sorry I brought this upon you, my boy. I'm sorry that you must carry this burden. I'm sorry for everything. Frodo's comforting him. It's not his fault. It's the ring, man. It's the ring. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Right, we're going on a journey, guys. We're going on a journey. Bum, 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 bum. The Fellowship climb. The long, steep path out of the Cloven Vale of Rivendell. Trekking through a land of deep valleys and turbulent waters, the Misty Mountains rise sharply to their left. Why are we Galadriel? We must hold to the course west of the Misty Mountains for 40 days. If our luck holds, the Gap of Rohan will still be open to us. From there, our road turns east into Mordor. Sam is at a campfire. Oh, sugar, no. The sound of clashing swords. Aragorn and Boromir are giving Pippin and Merry a sword tuition. 2, 1, 5. Good, good, very good. Move your feet. Quite good, Pippin. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. Faster. If anyone were to ask for my opinion, which I note they are not, I would say that we are taking the long way round. Gandalf, we could pass through the mines of Moria. My cousin Balin would give us a royal welcome. No, Gimli. I would not take the road through Moria unless I had no other choice. Boromir Spadden, he accidentally just nicks Pippin's hand with the sword. He's not done any real damage, but it's enough to give him a wee fright. He drops his sword. Ah, sorry. There's been a Mordor. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Gondor thanks you for your aid, Mordor. Wait. Sorry. Get him! For the Shire! Hold him down, Merry! Get him! Amidst the commotion, Sam notices something amiss. What is that? Nothing! It's just a wisp of cloud. It's moving fast. Against the wind. Crabine from Dunland! Hide! Merry, Pippin, Sam, take cover! The Fellowship scramble under what little cover there is as a regiment of large crows fly overhead at a great speed, wheeling and circling above them as their dark shadow passes over the Fellowship. A single harsh croak is heard, and the crows suddenly wheel away back towards the south. Spies of Saruman. The passage south is being watched. We must take the pass of Carathrus! The Fellowship clamber through rock and snow. Frodo slips on some shale. As he scrambles to his feet, the ring falls to the ground. And we notice the ring is gleaming in the snow. Boromir picks it up by the chain. He stands the ring dangling before his eyes. Frodo. Boromir. It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing. Such a little thing. Boromir, give the ring to Frodo. As you wish. I care not. Boromir fluffles Frodo's hair. He's like come out of his trance. And hands the ring back to Frodo. Aragorn takes his hand off of his sword. He was prepared just in case. We're going back to Isengard, guys. Isengard, bum bum! So, Gandalf, you tried to lead them over Carathrus. And if that fails, what then? Where then will you go? If the mountain defeats you, will you risk a more dangerous road? There's a fell voice on the air. The Fellowship are struggling through the blinding blizzard up towards the pass of Carathrus. Saruman's voice sweeps by in the wind. It's Saruman! Suddenly, thunder rumbles, rock and shale fall from above. He's trying to bring down the mountain! Gandalf, we must turn back! No! Gandalf raises his staff and chants into the wind, Losto Caradras, Sedodo Nuith Oirith. Which means, sleep Carathrus, be still, lie still, hold your wrath. I forgot to do subtitles for that one, sorry. Saruman is standing at the summit of Orthanc chanting, clouds are flowing from all directions, converging onto the distant mountains in a snowy maelstrom. Saruman's voice strengthens, rolling past the Fellowship like thunder when suddenly a lightning crack explodes on the mountainside above them. The Fellowship throw themselves against the cliff face as the snow crashes down on top of them. Aragorn shielding Frodo and Sam as the snow piles around them. Within moments, the pass is blocked and the Fellowship are enveloped in snow. Boromir and Aragorn frantically dig for the hobbits who are pulled out shivering and fearful. We must get off the mountain! Make for the Gap of Rohan! And take the west road to my city! The Gap of Rohan takes us too close to Isengard! We cannot pass over the mountain! Let us go under it! Let us go through the mines of Moria! Moria. You fear to go into those mines? The dwarves delved too greedily and too deep. You know what they awoke in the darkness of Khazad-dûm, shadow and flame. Let the ring-bearer decide. Frodo? We will go through the mines. So be it. The walls of Moria. The Fellowship are walking along the far shore of a dark lake, directly below some great looming cliffs. Footing is treacherous on the narrow strip of green and greasy stones. Gandalf touches the smooth rock wall between the trees, and slowly, faint lines appear like slender veins of luminous silver running through the stone. Well, see, Theoden, it mirrors only starlight and moonlight. A large moon rises over the mountains. The lines grow broader and clearer, forming a glowing arch of interlacing ancient letters and symbols. It reads, "The doors of Durin, Lord of Moria, speak friend and enter." What do you suppose that means? Oh, it's quite simple. If you are a friend, you speak the password and the doors will open. Enon Edelen Edrohiamen. The door stands fast. Nothing happens. Mumbling spells in his efforts to open the door, Gandalf continues. Sam packs pots and pans at his feet, watching sadly as Aragorn unsaddles Bill the pony. The mines are no place for a pony, even one so brave as Bill. Bye-bye, Bill. Go on, Bill, go on. Don't worry, Sam. He knows the way home. Bill, MVP of the whole flippin' series. Splash! Merry and Pippin are tossing stones into the lake. Black rippling rings slowly fan out. Pippin is about to throw another stone, but Aragorn grabs his arm. Do not disturb the water. Aragorn watches anxiously as the ripples appear to grow. He exchanges a look with Boromir. Frodo peers at the elvish inscription. His face breaks into a smile of comprehension. It's a riddle. Speak friend and enter. What's the elvish word for friend? Melon. With that, the rock face silently divides in the middle and two great doors swing outwards, revealing a blackness inside, deeper than the night. As the Fellowship enter into the dark, something in the water begins to stir. The Fellowship step warily into the darkness of Moria, a dank cavern with winding steps leading deeper into the mountain. Soon, Master Elf, you shall enjoy the fabled hospitality of the dwarves. Roaring fires, malt beer, red meat off the bone. This, my friend, is the home of my cousin Balin, and they call it a mine. Twitch chat. A mine! The glow from Gandalf's staff suddenly lights the chamber. The Fellowship recoil in horror as they see many dwarf skeletons strewn about. A mime. Clearly the dead of some old battle. The rusting armor and shields are peppered with arrows and axes. This is no mine. It's a tomb. Oh, no, no, no! Goblins! The Fellowship draw swords and back away towards the entrance. We make for the Gap of Rohan. We never should have come here. Now get out of here. Get out! Suddenly, Frodo is pulled to the ground. A long sinuous tentacle is wrapped around his ankle, dragging him towards the lake. He cries out, Borogorn. Let's do it. Borogorn rush forward. Aragorn severs the tentacle holding Frodo, pulls him to safety, while Boromir hacks at the other writhing limbs. Just like in the PS2 video game, it's probably the best level. 20 more tentacles ripple out of the lake, pushing them down to the ground. The dark water boils as the hideous beast lashes out at the Fellowship. The creature grabs Frodo again, pulls him into the lake. He is flung into the air. As the Fellowship battle the creature, Aragorn hacks at a tentacle. Frodo is released, falling into Boromir's arms. Into the mines! Legolas! Legolas shoots an arrow into the creature's head, gaining a vital few seconds for the Fellowship as they race out of the water and back away, retreating into the Moria chamber as many coiling arms seize the large doors. With a shattering echo, the creature rips the doors away, creating a rock slide that crashes down on the cliff face. Within seconds, tons of rock seals the doorway, throwing the Fellowship into pitch blackness. We now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria. Be on your guard. There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world. Quietly now. It's a 4-day journey to the other side. Let us hope that our presence will go unnoticed. They continue up a steep stair, passing through a dwarf cemetery. The graves are despoiled, dwarf skeletons are strewn about, goblin graffiti scrawled on monuments in dried dwarf blood. The atmosphere is very sinister. Suddenly we approach a fork in the night. The path splits into 3 passages, each disappearing into dark tunnels. Oh, I had a picture of the flippin' creature. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I have no memory of this place. Damn it. The Fellowship are nervously waiting, seeing what Gandalf intends to do. He's staring intently at the 3 tunnel mouths at the front of him. He appears to be in some kind of trance. Are we lost? No, I don't think we are. Shh, Gandalf's thinking. Merry! What? I'm hungry. Frodo catches a sudden glimpse of a creature darting in the darkness. He's nervous and approaches Gandalf. There's something down there. Oh, it's Gollum. Gollum? He's been following us for 3 days. He escaped the dungeons of Barad-dûr? Escaped. Or set loose. He hates and loves the ring as he hates and loves himself, but he will never be rid of his need of it. It's a pity Bilbo didn't kill him when he had the chance. Pity? It was pity that stayed Bilbo's hand. Many that live deserve death. Some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them, Frodo? Do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. Even the very wise cannot see all ends. My heart tells me that Gollum has some part to play yet, for good or ill, before this is over. Pity of Bilbo may rule the fate of many. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides the will of evil. Bilbo was meant to find the ring, in which case you also were meant to have it. And that is an encouraging thought. Ah, it's that way. He's remembered. No, but the air doesn't smell quite so foul down there. If in doubt, Meriadoc, always follow your nose. The Fellowship pass under an arched doorway into a black and empty space. Gandalf pauses. Let me risk a little more light. Behold, the great realm and dwarf city of Darrow. Oh, I thought I had a picture of Darrow Delph. Well, there's an eye-opener and no mistake. The Fellowship crane their necks. They gasp at the sight of a vast roof far above their heads, upheld by many mighty pillars hewn of stone. Before them stretches a huge empty hall with black walls, polished, smooth as glass. Ahead of them, a wooden door has been smashed. Black arrows embedded in the timbers. 2 goblin skeletons lie in the doorway. Gimli rushes ahead suddenly. Gimli! It is Balin's tomb. Gimli rushes into another vast empty chamber, lit with a narrow shaft of sunlight, beaming in from a small hole near the roof. Dwarf and goblin skeletons alike, piled high. In the far corner sits a stone-walled well. A shaft of light falls directly onto a stone table in the middle of the room. A single oblong block about 4 feet high, topped with a great slab of white stone. Gimli falls to his knees. No! Oh no! He sobs. Gandalf quietly reads an inscription on the runes carved into the white stone slab. Here lies Balin, son of Fundin, Lord of Moria. He is dead then. It is as I feared. Gandalf carefully lifts the rotting remains of a book from on top of the white stone slab. It's been slashed and stabbed and appears to be covered in dried blood. The pages crack and break as he opens it. We must move on. We cannot linger. They have taken the bridge and the second hall. We have barred the gates, but we cannot hold them for long. The ground shakes. Drums. Drums in the deep. We cannot get out. Shadow moves in the dark. We cannot get out. They are coming. Pippin is unnerved and backs away nervously. He stumbles against the well, sending a precariously balanced armoured skeleton tumbling in. As it falls, it clatters down the deep well, echoing louder than you could ever flippin' believe one tiny wee skeleton could do throughout the entire realm of Moria. The Fellowship wait. The noise goes on forever. It seems like it's never going to end, but finally it does. Fool of a took! Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity! They fall silent. A rolling boom slowly rises from the depths below. Boom, 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 boom. The caverns of Moria are turned into a vast drum. A great horn blasts nearby, and answering horns accompany it. Running feet, harsh cries. Sam's eyes glance at Frodo's belt to see Sting glowing a cold blue. Mr. Frodo! Orcs! Get back! Stay close to Gandalf! Aragorn and Boromir slam and wedge the doors. Boromir catches sight of something. He turns to Aragorn with shock in his eyes. They have a cave troll! Gimli snatches up 2 rusty dwarf axes and leaps onto the tomb. Let them come! There is one dwarf yet in Moria who still draws breath. Ah! Boom! The door bursts open in a shower of wood and fragments. 20 goblins charge into the tomb, followed by a huge flippin' cave troll, man. Gimli ducks a blow, immediately buries his axes in 2 goblin helmets. Aragorn and Boromir wading into the mass of goblins with their swords, Legolas firing deadly arrows into goblin throats. The Fellowship desperately shields the hobbits. Gandalf clutches his sword and joins the battle. The cave troll is sweeping his club at Aragorn, who stumbles backwards. The huge club descends for the killing blow, but suddenly, in a flash of steel, Boromir's long sword slices into the scaly arm of the troll. It rears back. Wah! Sam is backing up against a wall, a sword in one hand, a saucepan in the other. In desperation, he swings wildly at a goblin with a saucepan. It keels over. Sam looks surprised. He wallops another goblin with it too, which drops down. Oh, I think I'm getting the hang of this. The cave troll lunges forward, thrusting at Frodo with his spear. Aragorn! Aragorn, help me! I'm so helpless. Oh, Sam screams as Frodo is lifted off his feet. And the cave troll's gonna flip and eat him, or what? I don't know. Frodo! The hobbits go crazy, man. Sam is going at it. Everyone's going at it. Merry and Pippin join in. Frodo, right? Frodo takes a flippin' stab, right? Cave troll. My notes are all so jumbled, sorry. Cave troll stabs Frodo, right? With the spear. Stabs him. Fatal flippin' stabbing, right? Right in the chest. He's a goner. Cave troll be like, oh yeah, I got you, yeah. However, there's another confuffle. Aragorn, Legolas flipping. It's actually, I think it's Pippin. Pippin's on the back of the cave troll. He's stabbing at him. Gets him to go, opens his mouth. Legolas fires 3, 4, maybe 10 flipping arrows into the troll's mouth. The troll goes, oh, and it's dead. It's done. He's gone. For some reason, I had none of that written in my script. Suddenly, Frodo coughs and takes a huge flipping breath. Oh, flip mate, he's alive. I'm all right. I'm not hurt. You should be dead. That spear would have skewered a wild boar. I think there's more to this hobbit than meets the eye. Frodo opens his shirt to reveal the mithril vest. The troll spear did not pierce the mithril. He's okay. Mithril. You are full of surprises, Master Baggins. Boom, boom, boom. The sound of the drums rings out again. Gandalf turns to the others. To the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Gandalf leads the fellowship into the huge Daro-Dwelf chamber. This was the picture I thought I had earlier. This way! They hurry towards a distant door as goblins start scuttling down the pillars behind them like little cockroaches. Frodo looks on in horror. The Fellowship are surrounded by more goblins than they could ever hope to fight, just the 9 of them, let's be real. But they're up for it, they're gonna try it, they're gonna flip and go for it. Suddenly, a deafening roar fills the air. Red light enters the hallway, dancing down the pillars, casting eerie shadows. The goblins freeze. Back away fearfully from this approaching beast, melting into the darkness. Gimli's going, yeah, I'll tell you. Boromir, however, is a wee bit more tuned in. He goes, what is this new devilry? A Balrog, a demon of the ancient world. This foe is beyond any of you. Run! Lead them on, Aragorn. The bridge is near. Do as I say, swords are no more use here. The Fellowship race down the stairway. Aragorn picks up Frodo. He's leading across a gaping chasm, a narrow bridge with no flipping safety rails. It's very, very precarious. It's sugar. Spanning a bottomless pit, Gandalf yells to the others. They're throwing the hobbits down the stairs because the hobbits, it's too far. They can't jump from themselves, so they're tossing them. Aragorn makes to throw Gimli across the chasm and he goes, mate, nobody tosses a dwarf. So he tosses himself. Doesn't quite make it. They grab his beard. Not the beard! Aragorn and Frodo are last to jump across. But they wait for it to, he goes, hang on, lean forward, steady on, come on now. The stairs actually break and move towards the other stairs, so they have to wait until the last minute and then they jump across. They've made it. They've done it. The Fellowship run to the hall. The floor is split with fissures that spit flame. I don't remember that bit. Spitting flame. Over the bridge! Fly! They all race towards the slender bridge of stone without curb or rail at the far end of the hall. Zeta, thank you for the $5! You waiting for this? You waiting for this? Gandalf is the last across the bridge. He pauses in the middle of the span, faces the Balrog, staff in one hand, sword in the other. You cannot pass, but Sarah can donate! Thank you. Gandalf! I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Anur. Dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun! Go back to the shadow! The Balrog slashes at Gandalf with its sword of flame. Gandalf blocking with his flippin' bubble of magic, flippin' shield and that, a ringing clash, and the sword shatters into molten fragments. shall not pass! Gandalf summons up the last reserves of his strength, thumping the bridge with his staff. A blinding sheet of white flame springs up. The bridge shatters, breaks right under the Balrog's feet. The stone bridge drops away into the gulf right from under the Balrog. For a moment, the great beast remains poised in the air and then plunges down in slow motion. Relief floods Frodo's face. Gandalf remains trembling at the lip of the broken bridge when suddenly, as if in slow motion, the Balrog, as it falls, lashes out with its whip of fire, catches Gandalf around the ankles, but he just manages to hang on to the edge of the bridge by his fingertips. Gandalf! Fly, you fools! No! Gandalf lets go of his grip. He falls away, following the Balrog into the bottomless abyss, man. No! Boromir's like, Aragorn, man, we need to flip and go. The Fellowship tumble out of the great eastern gate onto a grassy, sunlit hillside. Sam, Merry, and Pippin fall slowly to the ground, sobbing. Aragorn turns to Legolas and Gimli, in no time a flippin' tall, by the way. Legolas, get them up! Give them a moment, for pity's sake! By nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs. We must reach the woods of Lothlorien. Come, Boromir, Legolas, Gimli, get them up! On your feet, Sam! Boromir glances towards Frodo and then back at Aragorn. Frodo is walking away, as if in a daze. Frodo! Frodo! Frodo slowly turns. I forgot I had sad music here. A look of numb shock on his devastated face. The Fellowship marches on. Aragorn scours ahead of the company as they stumble on in the fading light. In the distance, the shimmer of a large forest can be seen. Lothlorien. They run across a forest floor strewn with yellow flowers. Above is a roof of golden leaves held up by silver pillars, the trunks of huge grey trees. Gimli, a dwarf, looking nervously around. Stay close, young hobbits. They say a great sorceress lives in these woods. An elf witch of terrible power. All who look upon her fall under her spell. And are never seen again. Your coming to us is as the footsteps of doom. You bring great evil here, Ringbearer. I should have said this is just Frodo's hearing this in his mind. Mr. Frodo? Well, here's one dwarf she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox. Oh. The dwarf breathes so loud we could have shot him in the dark. The Fellowship are suddenly surrounded by armed elves, deadly arrows aimed at their heads. Haldir, the elvish captain, steps forward, looking at Gimli with disdain. Aragorn, Haldir of Lorien, we come here for your help. We need your protection. Aragorn, these woods are perilous. We should go back. You have entered the realm of the Lady of the Wood. You cannot go back. Come, she is waiting. Haldir leads the Fellowship onto a hilltop. They look with wonderment at the vista spread before them. Several miles towards the south, a large hill rises out of the woods. Upon the hill rise many mighty Malorn trees, taller than any of the others. Nestled high in the crown of the Malorns is a beautiful city, gleaming in the low rays of the late afternoon sun, green, gold, and silver. The woods of Lorien run down the pale gleam of Anduin, the great river. Beyond the river, the land appears flat and empty, formless and vague, until far away it rises again like a dark and dreary wall. The sun that lies on Lothlorien has not power to enlighten the woods, the shadows that lie beyond. The Fellowship step onto a wide fleet filled with soft light. The walls are green and silver, the roof gold, and in its midst, the trunk of the mighty Malorn tree, now tapering towards its crown. Celeborn steps forward to greet his guest. His hair is long and silver, his face grave and beautiful, with no sign of age upon it. Next to him stands Galadriel, the Lady of the Elves. She has hair of deep gold and timeless, unsurpassed beauty. 8 there are here, yet 9 there were set out from Rivendell. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. He has fallen into shadow. The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little, and it will fail, to the ruin of all. Yet hope remains, while the company is true. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Go now and rest, for you are weary with sorrow and much toil. Tonight you will sleep in peace. Welcome, Frodo of the Shire. One who has seen the eye. Why would she spook him like that? Why would she do that? She's spooking Frodo. He's tense enough, man. Gimli, Legolas, Merry, Pippin, Frodo and Sam are in a pavilion set among the trees near the fountain. They lie on soft couches as elves leave food and wine for them. Mournful singing drifts down from the trees above. A lament for Gandalf. What do they say about him? I have not the heart to tell you. For me, the grief is still too near. Take some rest. These borders are well protected. I will find no rest here. I heard her voice inside my head. She spoke of my father and the fall of Gondor, and she said to me, "Even now there is hope left, but I cannot see it. It is long since we had any hope. My father is a noble man who eats noble tomatoes, but his rule is failing and our people lose faith. He looks to me to make things right, and I would do it. I would see the glory of Gondor restored. Have you ever seen it, Aragorn? The white tower of Icthelion, glimmering like a spike of pearl and silver, its banners caught high in the morning breeze. Have you ever been called home by the clear ringing of trumpets, silver trumpets? I have seen the White City. Long ago. One day our paths will lead us there, and the tower guards shall take up the call. The lords of Gondor have returned." Aragorn does return Boromir's smile, betraying his disquiet sadness only when Boromir looks away. The Fellowship are asleep on their beds. Gimli is snoring loudly. Bare feet tread soundlessly across the lawn. Frodo's eyes flicker open, as if by instinct. It is Galadriel, her white dress flowing in the moonlight, glancing at him. Frodo follows her as if drawn by some invisible force. Upon a low stone pedestal carved like a branching tree sits a shallow silver basin. Galadriel leads Frodo into the small glade. Will you look into the mirror? What will I see? Even the wisest cannot tell, for the mirror shows many things. Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass. Frodo slowly steps up to the pedestal. He peers into the glossy surface. The night sky is reflected in the water. Suddenly, a figure takes form. He sees the faces of his friends. Something that just happened literally 5 minutes ago. He's seeing the present. He then sees the past. He sees Bilbo. He sees Gandalf. Gandalf looks at Frodo with a fierce intensity. Suddenly the image flares, burning out to white. The vision shifts and Frodo gasps in horror. It is the Shire, in ruins. Buildings burning, bodies strewn about, dark shapes of orcs looting and destroying. Bag End, billowing in flames. Frodo reels back as the mirror seems to grow. The nightmarish image sweeps past his head. He sees Sam, Merry, Pippin, all his pals, clapped in chains, slaves to the Dark Lord. Hobbiton, now an industrial wasteland. Frodo is frozen, unable to move or cry out, the ring dangling from his neck, inches above the water. Fire erupts around the eye. With a yell, Frodo pushes himself away from the pedestal and collapses on the ground. The light instantly fades from the mirror. Frodo comes to his senses, shocked. Galadriel stands still as a statue, unmoved, untouched by the horror. I know what it is you saw, for it is also in my mind. It is what will come to pass if you should fail. The Fellowship is breaking. It has already begun. He will try to take the ring. You know of whom I speak. One by one, it will destroy them all. If you ask it of me, I will give you the One Ring. You offer it to me freely. I do not deny that my heart has greatly desired this. In place of a Dark Lord, you should have a queen! Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn, treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me and despair. I passed the test. I will diminish and go into the west and remain Galadriel. I cannot do this alone. You are a ring bearer, Frodo. To bear a ring of power is to be alone. This task was appointed to you, and if you do not find the way, no one will. Then I know what I must do. It's just, I'm afraid to do it. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. The ring lying in Frodo's hand as his fingers close over it. Bum bum! Bum bum!
9 rings were gifted
Bum,
to the
bum.
men who above all else desire power.
Do you know how the orcs first came into being? They were elves once, taken by the dark powers, tortured and mutilated, a ruined and terrible form of life, and now perfected. My fighting Uruk-hai. Whom do you serve? Saruman! Bum bum!
The caverns below Isengard are a pretty bowfin, to be fair. They're pretty gross. Lurtz is quickly armoured, breastplate, leg guards, helmet, a sword thrust into Lurtz's hand. The Uruk-hai are smearing themselves in white paint, a creepy ritualistic ceremony. The white hand of Isengard smeared on bodies, faces, armour. Saruman addresses a crowd of 200 fully armed Uruk-hai. Hunt them down! That's definitely the wrong music. There we go. Hunt them down! Do not stop until they are found! You do not know pain, you do not know fear! You will taste man flesh! He then turns to Lurtz. One of the halflings carries something of great value. Bring them to me alive and unspoiled. Kill the others. Lurtz is leading 200 Uruk-hai out of Isengard. They run fast, their powerful legs carrying them at great speed. The Fellowship are travelling down the Silverlode River. The Silverlode River in small elven boats. That was like Whiplash, wasn't it? They row away from the Lothlorien shore into the river. Elves quietly watch them depart. Galadriel gives Frodo a small crystal vial. Farewell, Frodo Baggins. I give you the light of Erendil, our most beloved star. May it be a light for you in dark places, when all other lights go out. As the Fellowship's boats drift past, Galadriel stands alone, watching from the banks of the river, waving them off, I guess, ta-ta. The boats pass into the great river Anduin. The 3 elven boats carry the Fellowship steadily southward. Green trees slowly give way to a brown and withered land. Meanwhile, the orcs, the Uruks, are running through the trees with deadly purpose. On their flippin' trail, they're gonna get him. A flock of birds circle high above, black against the pale sky, Aragorn watching them with concern. The 3 elven boats drift slowly through the deep, steep, rocky gorge in the pre-dawn light, Aragorn slowly paddling in the stern. Frodo slowly looks up, his eyes widening with amazement. 2 enormous rock statues towering like 300-foot pinnacles on either side of the river, carved images of Gondorian kings of old. They loom over the boats with power and majesty. The Argonath. Long have I desired to look upon the kings of old, my kin. The Fellowship stare in stunned silence as the current takes them through the narrow gap between the statues' feet. Craning up past the statues' vast crumbling heads, we reveal a large lake only a mile downriver. The Fellowship leap out of the boats and clamber onto the wooded shore. We cross the lake at nightfall, hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north. Guys, I'm going to take 3 minutes because we have ads running soon. So I'm just going to run them now, if that's okay. I'm starting to weaken a little bit. It's been 3 hours. If that's okay. So non-subs, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Subs, let's have a chin wag. There we go. I can't keep the English accents up, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. I've not really been bothering to keep them up. There's so much. Gandalf and Saruman, I think, are the hardest because they're so they're like deep voices. Oh, this is going to be a really good summary. A verse from our collective tale. In the chat where myths and thrills entwine, dwarves dig deep while Balrog's sleep declines. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch the stream back and purely just read the chat. I keep catching glimpses of everyone joining in. It's honestly it makes me so happy. Gandalf raps, "You shall not pass," with time as viewers cheer and Galadriel's power shines. Donations fly for mental health's embrace while bears on feet. And elf witch jokes take place. Rate you stream a Fellowship so dear. With butts and laughs we conquer every fear. Cute. The bear emoji. Thank you very much everyone for following. Thank you. Ochranosis, Bat. Thank you for the 38 months. Oh my god, Wart has a 7 stream streak. Wart is streaking in the flippin' Anduin River. Me. Lamba! Oh my god. Whilst there's a break. Thank you for the 61 months, Lamba. Oh my goodness. Fantastic work, Rach. You continue to be a true inspiration to so many people, even when you doubt, know that you're doing an amazing job. Well, mate, flippin', I trust the numbers. I trust the flippin' 61 months. That's insane. Thank you so much. $1,000, $1,195. Oh my god, guys, has anyone got $4.31, and we're $1,200. Keep them coming, guys. Our goal for $2,001 is to do part 2, is to do the 2 towers. And I'm having a really good time, so I have to say, I would really like to do the 2 towers. So dig deep, guys. Come on. It was payday on Friday, right? The real talk, it's a really big goal. It was really ambitious, but I don't know. I just felt really good about this one. So it's Hope for the Day, mental health charity, helping people deal with some of the toughest times in their life. It really speaks to me. It's really good. I'm really proud of you guys. It's a lot of money. Thorn in his side 49 minutes ago. No wonder I'm flipping knackered. Thank you for the 31 months, Thorn. Hand over the halfling she-elf. If you want him, come and claim him. Yeah. And thank you so much, everyone, for the follows. Much appreciated. Thank you. No one wants to get rid of the 69. Oh, keep the 69 then. Do $5. Do $5. It's been so much fun! Ah, thank you, Disturbia. A better version of Lord of the Rings, right? Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Bobbin. I hope we do towers. I hope we do. We'll have a chance. If not, like we can, we'll have a chance to unlock it. If we don't unlock it today, don't worry about it. I get it. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. We will. This slaps. I'll slap your bum in a minute. All that'll happen is we'll unlock it in the next fundraiser, and then we'll do it on the next one. Do you know what I mean? We'll do it one day. You know. But if you want it in March, dig deep, guys. I think there's still some emotes left to claim. We've had a few of them claimed. Oh my god, $1,200 in one day though. That's amazing. Do it, you cowards! The pin ran out. Let me pin that. There we go. Okay. Cool. If you want 2 towers, come and claim it. Okay, the ads are finished. Let's get back to it. We're actually not too far. We're going to finish right on time. That makes me happy. Yeah. Okay. We are back. At the riverside. We cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north. Oh yes, just a simple matter of finding our way through Emyn Muil, an impassable labyrinth of razor-sharp rocks. And after that, it gets even better. Festering, stinking marshland as far as the eye can see. That is our road. I suggest you take some strength and recover your strength, Master Dwarf. Recover my... Oh. We should leave now. No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness. 'Tis not the eastern shore that worries me. A shadow and a threat has been growing in my mind. Something draws near. I can feel it. Aragorn looks at Legolas, knowing full well what he means. Sam has slumped to sleep. Merry dumps a small pile of kindling at Gimli's feet. Recover strength? Oh, pay no heed to that, young hobbit. Where's Frodo? Sam sits up with a start. Aragorn's head snaps around. His eyes fly to Boromir's shield, which lies abandoned by his camp bed. He realizes Boromir has also gone. Frodo is walking beneath the trees, lost in thought. His feet hit the rough edge of an ancient stone slab. His eyes follow an overgrown path towards stone stairs leading to the summit of Amon Hen, the seeing seat. A crackling sound. Frodo freezes. None of us should wander alone, you least of all. So much depends on you. Frodo? I know why you seek solitude. You suffer, I see it day by day. Are you sure you do not suffer needlessly? There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take. I know what you would say, and it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart. Cannabit Hobble! Thank you very much for the $25. I'm glad this donation has come to me. But I wish the ring never had. Thank you, Canib. Thank you so much. I know what you would say, and it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart. Warning? Against what? We're all afraid, Frodo. But to let that fear drive us to destroy what hope we have. Don't you see that this is madness? There is no other way. I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring. No. Why do you recoil? I am no thief. You are not yourself. What chance do you think you have? They will find you, and they will take the ring, and you will beg for death before the end. Frodo turns to leave. You fool! It is not yours, saved by unhappy chance. It might have been mine. It should be mine. Give it to me! Give it to me! Boromir leaps on top of Frodo, grasping for the ring. Frodo has only moments to act. He rips the ring from around his neck and slips it onto his finger. Boromir spins wildly around, yelling into thin air. I see your mind. You will take the ring to Sauron. You will betray us. You go to your death and the death of us all. Curse you. Curse you and all the halflings. Oh, Boromir stumbles and falls. His body shakes as if in the throes of a fit. Slowly he comes to, disorientated. Frodo? What have I done? Please, Frodo. Frodo, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Frodo! But Frodo is already racing away through the misty twilight worlds. Past the foggy shapes of twisted trees. Somewhere behind him, Boromir's distraught voice carries on from another world. I'm sorry, Frodo, I'm sorry. Frodo suddenly finds himself on the stone steps. He clambers up the stairs onto a high seat perched on 4 stone pillars. Frodo cowers on the seat like a lost child upon a throne of mountain kings. The world of mist swirls around him. He peers out from the seat and the world seems to shrink. Images of orcs spilling out of holes in the misty mountains, flames rising from Mirkwood, grim-faced Easterlings march to war, black ships sailing into the south. All the power. Magamumin! Thank you for the $10. Thank you. Right, the next person to speak is Sauron. I see your donation. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mag. So good. Oh, thank you so much. We passed 1200, guys. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hope for the day. Hope for the day. All the power of the Dark Lord is in motion. Frodo moves his gaze towards the east. Fire explodes against the smoke as a huge mass of black battlements fills Frodo's vision. A mountain of iron, immeasurably strong. It is Barad-dûr, the fortress of Sauron. Sauron's eye leaps towards Frodo like a finger of light. Well, they will fall. Frodo leaps off the Oh, here we go. Jared will donate. Ugh. Thank you very much for the $10 donate. I've lost my mind. GRH, thank you. Thank you for the 10. Frodo leaps off the seat and tumbles down the stairs. The eye sweeps Amon-Hen like a searchlight seeking its ring. With a huge effort, Frodo wrenches the ring off of his finger. He lies gasping on the summit of Amon-Hen, below the ancient ruins of the Seeing Seat. Sorry, he took the ring off. There we go. Aragorn towers over him. Frodo! It has taken Boromir. Where is the ring? Stay away! Frodo, I swore to protect you. Can you protect me from yourself? Frodo uncurls his fist. In his palm lies the ring. It glints, gold and beautiful in the afternoon sun. Aragorn's eyes are drawn to it. Whoa. Would you destroy it? I would have gone with you to the end. Into the very fires of Mordor. I know. Look after the others. Especially Sam. He will not understand. Suddenly, Aragorn freezes. Draws his sword. Go, Frodo! Frodo hesitates before seeing that Sting is glowing heckin' blue. Run! Run! Frodo backs away into the trees as 200 Uruk-hai swarm into Amon-Hen behind Aragorn. 200! Aragorn attacks the leading Uruk-hai like a madman. He brings 2 down with just his sword, leaping into the ruins as others close in on him. Frodo scrambles down the hillside away from the fight, Aragorn battling the Uruk-hai amongst the pillars and blocks of Amon-Hen. Despite his bravery, he is quickly surrounded, but suddenly elven arrows smash into the Uruk-hai and Legolas races out of the woods, firing his bow. Gimli leaps to battle, not far behind him, wielding his mighty axe. Frodo is darting down the hillside. the steep hillside as heavy feet thunder down behind him. Mr. Frodo! Sam is looking around for Frodo. Lurtz is ordering his Uruks. Oh, here we flip and go. Here we flip and go. Sparrow! Sparrow, you got Lurtz, man!
Thank you for the $60! Find the halflings! Ah! Find the donations! Ah!
$1,300, guys! Oh my god. I can't believe we got a Lurtz one. Let's go. Oh my god. Frodo stumbles and falls quickly. He crawls behind a tree. Above him, the sound of Uruk-hai are crashing through the forest. Frodo! Frodo! Frodo turns to see Merry and Pippin hidden in a hollow a few feet away. Hide here! Quick! Come on! Frodo looks at his friends and slowly shakes his head, a great sadness in his eyes. What is he doing? He's leaving. Merry's eyes meet Frodo's understanding. No! Pippin stands and makes a move towards Frodo. Merry grabs at him. Pippin!
Go back, Sam.
Run, Frodo.
Going to
Go.
Mordor alone.
Merry and Pippin then distract the Uruk-hai. Hey, you! Hey, you! Over here! Over here! This way! This way! They're running, they're leading the Uruks away. It's working! I know it's working! Run! Don't know why that came out Welsh. Suddenly, Boromir comes to their aid. The Horn of Gondor. Boromir! Aragorn desperately slashes his way towards Boromir, felling Uruk-hai in his path, while Legolas and Gimli fight a rearguard action. Many Uruk-hai fall to Boromir's sword as he tries desperately to protect Merry and Pippin. Run! Run! Lurtz takes aim. A black arrow, the size of my flippin' arm, suddenly thuds into Boromir's chest. Amazingly, Boromir continues fighting, but another arrow, and then another, brings him to his knees. Merry and Pippin are scooped off their feet by the Uruk-hai. Merry and Pippin. Ah! Lurtz aims his bow at Boromir's heart for the fatal final flippin' fourth arrow, right? Suddenly, Aragorn charges at him, smashing the bow with his sword. They lock into a deadly battle. Aragorn cuts Lurtz down and races towards Boromir, who lies slumped on the ground. Uruk-hai arrows sticking out of his chest. At least 20 dead Uruk-hai lie heaped around him. His horn lies at his feet, cloven in two. They took the little ones. Stay still. Frodo. Where is Frodo? I let Frodo go. Then you did what I could not. I tried to take the ring from him. The ring is beyond our reach now. Forgive me. I did not see. I have failed you all. No, Boromir. You fought bravely. You have kept your honor. Aragorn tries to bind Boromir's wound. Leave it. It is over. The world of men will fall, and all will come to darkness, and my city to ruin. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail. Our people. Our people. Our Sparrow. Our Sparrow. It is a gift. A gift to the foes of poor mental health. Thank you, Speed and Sparrow. We shall use this donation. Our people. It's a gift to Yorkshire. Our people. Aragorn places Boromir's sword in his hand, his fingers tighten around the hilt. I would have followed you. My brother. My captain. My king. Oh, such a waste. Aragorn lies Boromir down. He's dead. Be at peace, son of Gondor. Aragorn bends and he kisses Boromir's forehead. Legolas and Gimli appear behind him. Aragorn stands on the lakeshore. Frodo stands in front of... Whoa, sorry. I missed a full stop! Hi, Selena! Aragorn stands, full stop. My notes, man. He's dead, Jimmy's dead. On the shore of Nen Hithoil. Couldn't have told you that. On the lakeshore, Frodo stands in front of one of the elvish boats, the ring in his palm. A distraught Sam, running as hard as he can through the forest. Mr. Frodo! Frodo! Slow motion. Frodo's looking over to the far side of the river. Ugh. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. Tears falling down Frodo's face, he hears a familiar voice in his head. So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All you have to decide is what to do with the time and the money that is given to you. You should give it to Hope for the Day. With renewed determination, Frodo tucks the ring inside his vest pocket. The small figure of the hobbit pushes the elvish boat into the water, when suddenly Sam bursts through the trees and runs towards the lake. But Frodo is already paddling away. Frodo, no! Mr. Frodo! Tears in his eyes. The voice of Sam is carried on the wind. Frodo whispers to himself, "No, Sam." Sam looks at the water, then at the boat, and splash! Frodo turns to see that Sam has launched himself into the water. Go back, Sam! I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are. And I'm coming with you. You can't swim. Sam starts to go under. He's spluttering and coughing. Frodo drops the paddle and scrambles backwards in the boat. Sam! Sam is underwater, hands flailing helplessly as he sinks. Suddenly, Frodo's hand is grasping Sam's and he pulls a bedraggled and half-drowned friend onto the boat with him. Frodo and Sam look at each other, out of breath, tears, water streaming down both of their faces. I made a promise, Mr. Frodo, a promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. Then I don't mean to. Oh, Sam. Frodo starts to laugh through his tears, then the two friends hug. Come on then. The two hobbits row through the water. They're going together. The Falls of Rauros. We look down the swiftly flowing water as Boromir's body slides. He is lying in one of the boats, his arms across his chest, his broken horn at his side. Suddenly, the boat drops down the waterfall. It plunges over the massive falls of Rauros, disappearing into the vapour below. Pour one out for Boromir, guys. F's in the chat. Oh, there he is. I had a picture. Sorry, I forgot the picture. My brother. My captain. My king. Hurry! Frodo and Sam have reached the earthen? Hurry! Frodo and Sam have reached the eastern shore. Aragorn looks towards the far shore. Frodo and Sam's small boat can be seen lying in the distant riverbank as they make off into the forest beyond. He doesn't react. You mean not to follow them? Frodo's fate is no longer in our hands. Then it has all been in vain. The Fellowship has failed. Not if we hold true to one another. We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death, not while we have strength left. Leave all that can be spared behind. We travel light. Let's hunt some orc.
Yes! Ha ha!
Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli disappear into the woods following the Uruk-hai's trail. Find out what happens next in the Two Towers if we raise our goal. Emyn Muil Hilltop. Frodo and Sam scramble onto a high ridge, a distant line of saw-toothed mountains below a dark, oppressive sky. Black volcanic smoke rises behind the mountains. It is Mordor. Mordor. I hope the others find a safer road. Strider will look after them. I don't suppose we'll ever see them again. We may yet, Mr. Frodo. We may. Sam? Frodo looks at Sam with great affection. Despite the grim outlook, Sam is undeterred. I'm glad you're with me. The two hobbits now set off towards Mordor. Roll credits! Roll credits! We did it! We flippin' did it! Roll credits! Let's go! Friends! That was it! We did it! We flippin' did it! The Fellowship of the Ring! Purely all by myself! I am flipping exhausted! What the hell? I'm so tired. That was so good! I had such a good time! Thank you so much for all the donations! Holy crap! Oh my god! I've been looking forward to this stream for weeks. I had the idea pure ages ago. I was just waiting for the right time to do it. And I was like, perfect, let's do it. I hope I made my octopus and dragon friends proud because our team is on $25,573 raised as a team. Oh my god! That was so much fun. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for $1,310.69. That is an insane amount of money to make in just 3 hours. How long's it been? 3.5 hours! That's actually nuts! What the hell? Oh my god, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, the goal was very high. The goal was very, very high. Completely acknowledge that. I wanted to make it 2001 because I wanted to do our best to see how far we could go. And also, it was the year that the movie released, so I was like, oh, it's just perfect. But yeah, you smashed it, guys. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I'm just putting all my windows back to normal because I had windows everywhere. I posted it in Patreon, the state of my monitors, by the way. I'll show you a wee look at the what I wrote. I wrote a bunch of like, oh, flip! Tito con carne, let's go! Thank you very much for the $10. Right, hang on, right, so you get one of the things that we didn't get to read out, right? Tito, I think you're all getting the hang of this. Thank you, Tank. Thank you. Will the link be up for a few days? I don't get paid until Wednesday. Oh, Fortis, man. I'm not sure, Selena. I don't think we're gonna close it down, like, right away. I don't think so. I think maybe up for a few days. If you did want to donate, that's amazing, honestly. It's open all year. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just assumed it was getting, like, sort of closed at some point. But yeah, I'll my personal campaign will be open. Yeah, if you did want to contribute, that's really amazing, Fortis. Thank you, Hyde. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed. I've got loads of these that I didn't get to read out. There was tell me where are the donations, for I much desire to see them. But I thought that was a bit cheeky. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's a bit cheeky. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Oh man. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it open. We'll keep it open. The charity gets the money right away. So yeah, exactly. That's one of the good things about Tiltify, right? It goes straight to them. I am Just May! Oh my god, Just May! Thank you for the $50! You get to choose one of our new emotes. I hope that the suggestions are good and silly, but not the bad kind of silly, the good kind of silly. You can get one of these, right? Oh, I'm glad I got to do the Men Are Weak one. That was quite good. Oh my god, right, so I was really hoping someone would do Pippin so I could get a donation. Great. Where is it going? Where is it going? Yeah, guys, there's still 10 minutes to go. Just saying, there's still 10 minutes to go. Fizzy's gonna have a lot of fun reading this. Fizzy, your community is amazing. Oh, Selena, you're amazing. Honestly, no, right, so I am absolutely blown away by how well this team is managed, how well the charity event was organized, and I just was so inspired and really wanted to do my best. Not just obviously for a great cause, but also for you guys. Like, I'm so proud to stream amongst you guys, you know? Oh no, honestly, Tink, and that goes to anyone, like anyone who can't afford to donate, it goes without saying, your time is also super precious. Thank you for hanging out, because, you know, you kept me going, and that's, you know, as precious as actual donating. Beginning of February. Yeah, it's been pretty close to Christmas, I realise, yeah. It's been pretty tight, yeah. Same here, same here, yeah. I might be confused. Wait, do you mean this? Because Fry Master flipping snapped up this before we even started. I'm really thoroughly impressed. Like, so like massive thanks to Fry. Like, that was pretty good. We had some incredible, massive donations from a lot of people. I actually got lots of messages there that I didn't get to read out because of the way that my windows were set up. Let's have a look and see what we got. We got GRH donated $10 and said, yay! Magviven donated $10 and says, this has been so good. Congratulations, thank you. Smooth Will says, if by my life or death I can protect you, I will. You have my donation. So good, man, so good. Fry was pure panic and someone else was gonna snipe it. $150! I really didn't think it would go that quickly. But no, it's for you. It's for you. Look at this absolute sausage party. Gave me a less than 3. Raveturn said funny internet numbers. Oh, that must have been 69. Must have been. Brenda said wamp. Aditya, to be fair, we are fans of Don't Rage Quit too. I'm a huge fan of Aditya, man. We got a less than 3 from Sky. Elfie said, now for Wrath, now for Ruin and Red Dawn. 4th donators! Oh man, I want to do 2 towers, man. Charlie says just tea, thank you. God, I missed all of these. Damn gave us a little love heart and said absolutely amazing. Jazzcat says, we're going on an adventure. Oh, we could do The Hobbit. The Hobbit would actually be more difficult, right? Because it's got more characters, right? I don't know. Elfie also said, you have my bow and my axe and my money for the charity. Charlie has good taste in tea, I feel. Oh, Vicky, you were the sausage party. Yeah, where's the female fellowship, man? Yeah. Wanger. Spun said, Gandalf, listen, Frodo, I didn't walk all of this way to be told by you that we aren't going on this trip. Pack up, get your shoes, and let's go. That would have been a very different Lord of the Rings, wouldn't it? GRH did a 50 and said, woo! Woo! I wonder what everyone's emotes are going to be. Should we reveal? I will keep them anonymous, but we should reveal. Fry says, fantastic cause from a fantastic streamer. And then the others were me testing. Perfect. Incredible. Thank you, guys. I wonder, can I go to, how do I see rewards? Oh, I have to like download a flippin' spreadsheet. Here we go. Yorkshire all the way, but decaf. Decaf tea! Actually, Mike drinks decaf tea. We've got just a few minutes left. We have to go and see if Michelle's on. We're gonna keep the raid train a-rolling, guys. I mentioned earlier, this whole thing is like a train. So, we're gonna pass the love along. Quill, pass the love to us. We're gonna pass the love to Michelle. Right, so someone said, I'll have a think. Okay, you just DM me when you know what you want. Delta, hi. Someone said Froggo. Just a frog? You want me to have a frog? Not a Pepe. We don't like Pepe. We could do like maybe a Froakie, maybe a frog Pokemon. Would that be okay? I'll message the person. Someone said, oh my god, Raichu Ring. Rach. Oh my god. In Golem form. Well, I know the perfect person to draw that. Gently holding the one ring of power with her eyes expanding and contracting in a loop. Oh my god. I know the perfect person to make that. Another request for a Wamp. Okay, we're getting a Wamp emote. I'm proud of you. I love you, Delta. Oh my god, Asticon. How do trains eat? They go choo-choo. Oh my god. What a caption. Wamp. Oh, and another request is a doggy with the one ring. Oh, we've had 2 requests for the ring. We could have 2 ring emotes. Hell yeah. People have paid for that. Okay, so there's still like some available, so that'll carry on to our next charity thing, I think. I'm not going to be able to afford all these flipping emotes all at once, so we can do that on the next charity stream, do more emote choices. All right. Perfect. Oh my god, I'm knackered. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna end. We're gonna end stream. We're not gonna end. The event is not ending, but I am going to play Pal World in my pajamas for a bit. Sadako with the one ring. Ring. Banana phone. That was you, Vicky. So if you want to negotiate, we can change your choice if you want Sadako. The ring idea was Gil's! Right, so Gil and Vicky, we need to, the two ring people, we need to negotiate, perhaps. Evie as a sweet innocent ring bearer and me as Gollum. Why do you think I'm Gollum? Thank you, Selena! What's your favorite scary movie? Worm tea with honey and lemon. I'm gonna make a hot chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna make a hot chocolate. Right, let me go see if Michelle's on. Fastest way to do that is on Discord because I'm lazy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, she's not. Oh, we have to wait then. Or she doesn't have Discord on. Right, I'm gonna have to look manually. Let's go. This train has been thriving, right? I was gutted. So many of them were like overnight and I couldn't watch them, and I've been spending like so much time like organizing this, so I haven't been able to join as many as I would have wanted to. But yeah. Thanks, Selena. I'm pretty sure it's Stella Michelle I'm going for. Pretty sure, but my brain is actually jelly at the minute, so I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is, yeah. But she might only be starting at 8. Plur, that was great. You're incredible. Mate, you're incredible. She is live? Oh, flip. Do you know what it is? I haven't followed her yet. She'll understand. She'll understand. There's a lot of team members. Haven't followed her yet. Okay. Right. Are we ready? She's been live for an hour. I'm a pleb. It's because I don't follow her yet. I need to. Right. That's on my list of things to do. Follow everyone on Twitch and Twitter because I need to just do it. Sit down and do it all. It's too many awesome people. Ooh, I see your raid message. I'm going to be really polite and say, please don't use that raid message. We have a very special Octopus and Dragon Stream for Hope raid message. I'm just trying to find it here to copy and paste. Oh my god, Plur, you flippin' legend. Let's go. That's it there with the hearts. That's it there, that's it. The Hope raid train incoming. Yes, this is our hype. This is our raid message, guys. Yes, thank you. Right, get that copy and pasted. In whatever form you like, Delta, in whatever form. Guys, thank you so much. I will be back for our regular scheduled broadcasts tomorrow with more Pal World. Hey, okay. Take care of yourselves. If you want to join the Discord, here's the Discord. I put the schedule up every Monday. There's my Twitter if you want to do that. But for now, from me, keep it secret, keep it safe. Bye, guys. Let's go pass on the love. Let's go see Michelle. Let's go see Michelle. Michelle. Let's go. Many thank TM. Many thanks from me. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's go.